Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we are playing the full version of a game called Sovereign Tower. I covered this in demo form. I don't remember how long ago, but it was awesome. It was kind of like Dispatch, if Dispatch was a visual novel that included me doing all the voices, but also in Arthurian fantasy times. It's really cool. Hope everyone's doing well today. This is brought to you by Monkey Chow. Huge thanks to Monkey Chow for gifting this one to me. Very kind of you. Appreciate you so much. But I hope that you guys enjoy. If you could please let me know how the volume is, that'd be fantastic, because it do be seeming a little loud on my end. I messed with it like right before the stream started, but I don't know if it's good. It's feeling kind of loud. Do this a little bit. I feel like it might still be way too loud. Does it sound okay? If Dispatch was a visual novel, was it not? It kind of was, except it was fully voice acted and also animated. And this one is not fully voice acted. It does have some voices, and it's not super animated. Yeah, we love you. Go chow on some monkeys. Oh my goodness. All right, in we're going to go. If the volume is a problem, please let me know. Sovereign mode disables manual saving. This choice can be changed in the settings. Is it like an Iron Man mode? We'll go with Sovereign mode. I'm a Sovereign. I'm really cool. What is happening? Did you pick up from where I left off in the demo? Hello.
Hello, Your Grace. We're in a bit of a pickle.
What's going on?
Our crops were, vandalized. Our wheat stalks abound, forced into strange circular patterns. We're a bit lost. Can you lend us a hand?
Music is maybe a little loud, not horrible though, and your mic program is keeping your voice clear and prominent. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you. Is it still too loud without the singing? I don't know. Did we pick up from where I was before? I don't know what's happening. Is this the beginning of the game? Classic children's prank. I know it well. Here's a little royal help. What'd it do? Ooh, I could do a freaking quest. I could go investigate crop circles. Quantic, no, you are bad at video games. Don't give up saving. No, he has AirPods. He can't hear me. Rude. First of all, I'm not bad at video games. Second of all, I don't have AirPods. How dare you? Thank you, my good grace. I'll finally be able to rest. I hope that it's not picking me up from where I left off, because I would love to restart.
Hey, Your Grace, how are you?
The question ends in a small squeak of panic.
Because we, at the Magical Academy, we might have, how to put it?
You blew up another laboratory? What do you suppose this blue is? Don't worry, I'm sure we could help.
Thank you, Your Grace. I was sure you'd kill us. The truth is, we accidentally released one of our poltergeists to the wild.
Why would you do that?
But honestly, he's mostly harmless. Well, except for the crops. He's got a thing against grain. Don't ask me why.
Hey, you're directly related to the last thing I just did. Well, I want the scholars to like me. Farming Ghost, I've already got someone on it. Matter settled.
Really? Thanks, Your Grace.
He's only bad at some video games, and who isn't? Lol. Rude. How dare you? I'm excellent at everything I've ever done forever. Probably. Tradesman?
Your Grace, we're facing a terrible shortage. Our bakers are running out of wheat.
Okay. Use buckwheat instead, it's better? Or we'll use our personal wheat reserves to support the... Nah. Give me some buckwheat, dude.
Well, guess that'll have to do. My sweet highness, please forgive me for my slight delay. You won't believe... Your Grace!
We absolutely do not have time for such trivialities. We need to talk now. Okay. The Dragon Knight seems younger than I remember.
The situation is serious, Your Grace.
How fares my favorite knight?
But I am your only knight, Your Grace. All the others went off to fight. Those weren't just rumors, Your Grace. The Kingslayer is back, and it is not alone. It is heading towards us at this very moment, dragging an army of the dead in its wake.
Sounds badass. His words trail off as though the Kingslayer's icy hand were already closing around his throat.
What should we do, Your Grace?
You should probably evacuate everybody.
But, Your Grace, what about you?
I said go! This is an order from your sovereign, you little idiot.
Very well, Your Grace. I'm dumb. Be careful, I beg you.
Shut up. I'm pretty awesome. I'm definitely not going to die horribly right now.
Ermin the Wise, you pierce the veil of arcana that no hand was meant to find, only to offer a void, a heart. I can't read, only to offer the void a heart already withered and unkind.
I know why you were here, but I shall not give in. I don't know why you're here. If this is where it must end, all end, so be it. Sure.
This holy seat grants your shadow no spark of grace. Return to the frigid soil with the rest of your renegade race. Farewell. May the next soul finally prove worthy.
This guy's gonna murder me? My eyes? Rude. Insanely rude that I've just been killed for no reason. 100 years have passed since the fall of Ermin the Wise at the hands of the impious Kingslayer. Since then, the White Tower of Breeze has become nothing more than a lifeless relic. Hey, Captain Hardship, how you doing? Welcome on in. Having lost its fortress, the Kingdom of Britannia once again finds itself under threat from the Angaloar Empire, just as it did in ages past. For centuries earlier, the Empire was already preparing to devour these lands. After fierce battles, fate seemed sealed and defeat inevitable. Probably played a bit before the video. I haven't. Well, I mean, I had played the demo. Sorry, but I haven't played anything since the demo, and I haven't played anything since the demo. After fierce battles, fate seemed sealed and defeat inevitable, until, out of mercy, the gods bestowed the Tower. The Sovereign Tower? This tower granted unparalleled strength to its knights and an inexhaustible wellspring of magic to its sorcerers. Oh, you didn't start from the beginning? That was a flashback? That's why the knight was younger? Yeah. That's what I think, too. Like the demo a lot, you're excited, you bought it, but you haven't started up yet. Hell yeah, brother. I have not played it since the demo, but the demo was sick, and I liked all the characters. I'm excited to romance someone, probably. But of all these gifts, the most fearsome was that bestowed upon its sovereign. It was the power to foresee the future. 100 years have passed since the people of Britannia have awaited the coming of a new sovereign, a chosen one who would awaken the ancient Tower of Breeze once more, and it seems their prayers are finally about to be answered. For far from the royal court, in a humble country... I can't read, brother. For far from the royal court, in a humble country church, a wandering leper awoke to the sound of flames and chaos. Am I a leper, dude? What the heck? Screams and the crackle of flames surround you, spreading the sound of death. Through the shattered stained glass, you see armored figures moving frantically and bearing an emblem that you do not recognize. A cry of terror rises from outside.
Run! The Knights of the Empire are here! It must be one of them!
Oh, wait.
It must be one of them!
You hear one of the armored figures shout, their voice trembling. Then oh, a cat! Hello, cat. Can I save the cat, please? He's in a burning building. Could I please save this cat? Dense black smoke floods every corner of your dwelling. You rush towards the entrance, but a flaming wall collapses with a roar and seals off the main exit. The ceiling groans, releasing a rain of ash. The entire structure threatens to cave in at any moment. Can you at least save the cat, please? Amidst this blazing chaos, as you desperately search for another way out, your eyes meet those of a panicked cat. Take the cat in your arms and try to jump through the flames of the glass doorway. We have to save this cat. You would shake my hand, but it would likely fall off. Also, you don't want leprosy. Rude. All right, we got to save this cat. You miraculously escaped unharmed, and the cat seems to be fine. Hell yeah, brother. Just as you start to feel better in the fresh air outside, the dull thud of iron-shod boots echoes around the corner. A cry, raw with pure rage, tears through the roar of the inferno.
Is anyone there?
Meow with precision. No one can tell you're not an actual cat, or try to adopt the deepest voice you can. It's just me, a kid, ran away to the other side. This seems different and new. You don't think you remember cat rescue in the demo? Yeah, this is definitely new stuff. Definitely did not happen in the demo. Let's see. Should we pretend to be a cat or get a real deep voice? Hold on. Let me try a deep voice. Let me see if I can sell this. It's just me. A kid ran away to the other side. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I can't do a deep voice. We're meowing with precision. No one can tell me that I'm not an actual cat. It worked. The knight has turned back, and you breathe a sigh of relief as you hear the sound of his boots gradually fading away. Did he murder someone else because he couldn't catch me? But as you approach to trail him from a distance, you watch in horror as he reaches for a child trying to flee. Ooh, whoops. What about my meow, though? Wow. How was that? Was that good? Taunt the knight he should be picking on a leper, you, instead of a toddler, way stronger than him. Run towards the child and try to push the knight away from him. I don't think that I should run towards someone with a sword. I think I should taunt him and make him run towards me through a fire. The knight turns towards you and charges, consumed by rage. Idiot. He hunts you down for some distance, driving you to flee until you reach the very outskirts of the village. Find a leper-shaped rock in the forest and hide behind it. Or hide in a field and pretend to be a scarecrow. I kind of look like a scarecrow, right? I'm wearing a big old cloak and I'm wrapped in bandages. That seems scarecrow-y. Whoops. The hiding place proves precarious. The knight finds you with ease and he blocks your escape. Uh-oh. Cat, can you save me now? Locking eyes with you, he raises his arm, ready to strike. I'm gonna freak him out with my leprosy. Your maneuver paid off and your attacker collapses heavily. Wait, what? Oh, literally tried to trip him with it. I was like, I thought I was just confusing him. Like, hey, dude, you don't want to touch me. I've got leprosy. I literally tripped him with a bandage. Gotcha. Your maneuver paid off, and your attacker collapses heavily. Now defenseless, the Emperor's warrior lies helplessly at your feet. This is your moment to act. Smash his skull in with a stone. Oh my god. I don't want to smash a man's head in with a skull in with a rock. Excuse me. So I'm going to leave. You run away into the darkness. Forgotten and abandoned from everything, the wretched leper was looking for salvation across the old kingdom. In despair and exhausted, a soft voice echoed in their heart, beckoning to a distant place. Ooh, I remember that I was trying heavily to flirt with a statue. I remember that clearly. At the end of their journey, the poor soul finally reached the ruins of the tower, the last remnant of the once glorious kingdom of Britannia. Something akin to fate seemed to guide their path to this forgotten place. You should have, since breaking his sword arm wasn't an option. Well, consider this. It was run away or cave in someone's skull. And I don't want to cave in someone's skull. You do what? I was flirting with the statue. She was very nice and kind to me, and she didn't mind that I was a leper. At the foot of the tower, a few nobles seemed to be arguing. Once again, the royal selection had proved to be disappointment. The door to the tower remained closed and the prophecy unfulfilled. Not for long. Slipping through the crowd, the stranger reached for the legendary key adorning the giant lock. Remember this game, Banger? Yeah, I'm excited to play the full version. In their mind, the words of the prophecy echoed.
Only the true sovereign chosen by the gods shall be allowed to wield the silver key to the doors of the tower.
And, for them, the door opened. That's because I'm awesome. From that moment on, people called them the Sovereign of the Tower. And did my leprosy get cured? Because that's kind of a huge problem for me. This is our advisor. He's an old man, if I remember correctly. Full version, full skill issue incoming? No way, Jose. How does an old man sound? Like Deckard Cain.
Stay a while and listen.
Is that a good Deckard Cain?
Stay a while and listen.
45 consecutive streams. Holy crap. Thank you, Benjamin. Listen, if you have a no-kill rule, you should at least crush their bones. It wasn't an option. It was run or cave in skull. So, hold on. I've done the kind of weaselly voice for a while now. Hold on.
Stay a while and listen. So it was true. The words of the prophecy were true. I am Sir Arlen, guardian of this tower's remains, and I have waited all my life for the blessed day when someone would finally pass through these doors.
Just use your real voice. Sorry, couldn't miss that. Rude. You call me old? How dare you? You think you remember reading leprosy isn't that uncommon of a disease? It's just more people are immune unless you have a specific recessive gene. Most people are immune. Oh, interesting. Weird.
Your Grace? And what a surprising choice from the gods. Well, a choice marked by fate, with all due respect.
Don't be rude to me. You just met me, Arlen, you little piece of shit. I'm the sovereign of the tower, you dummy. You better respect the shit out of me.
But I see you have already donned the traditional garb that befits the crown. As custom dictates, the anonymity of this attire shall be your protection and your salvation. Keep your identity shrouded and reveal nothing of it. All may form their own idea of what lies beneath the mask, though some, by convention, will simply refer to you as a man. You may not yet feel it in this state, but this edifice is miraculous. Within these walls, its magic suspends all affliction from its sovereign, and your illness shall no longer progress. Hell yeah, dude, I got my leprosy cured, kinda? I mean, at least it's not getting worse. The tower also multiplies tenfold the strength of the knights who serve its round table. Power depends on the size of the kingdom it governs, and, granted, for now, our territory is limited to the county of Breeze, but here begins the rebirth of Britannia. For only through the sovereign and the might of this edifice shall we rally our neighbors under a single banner. The further our influence spreads, the more the tower shall awaken, and the more complete it becomes. More knights may take their place at your table to share in its strength. Now pray tell me, your grace, how is it that you came to this place?
Nunya. It's a bit of a Nunya situation. I had to flee my village because of the Empire. I was attacked by the Empire, and then my steps brought me here. So size does matter? Oh my goodness. So basically, the king is required to wear a cloak and cover themselves in bandages like a leopard? I mean, it worked out great, apparently.
By all the gods, so the Empire is currently attempting to invade Britannia after all these years of relative peace? It is more than urgent than ever. I can't talk or read. It is more than urgent than ever. What is this? This is not my fault. This is a typo. It is more than urgent than ever that we forge allies against this threat. For if they learn that the ancient white tower of Breeze has awakened...
He pauses thoughtfully.
The prophecy, the very one that described your arrival here, also mentioned a golden key. An artifact said to be capable of uniting the kingdoms, unlocking the tower's full potential, and who knows, perhaps curing you permanently. You like the sound of not having leprosy? That's pretty cool, right? It's merely a legend, but after your arrival, I'm open to the wildest mysticism. At last, welcome home, your grace. Take your rightful place upon this throne. Many labors lie ahead, to be sure, but the tower has awoken under your reign. Rest assured that it will soon regain its former splendor and magic.
All right, thanks, Arlen. Skill issue could read it fine. It was a typo. It didn't make sense grammatically. Hell yeah, dude, I look pretty sick.
Good morning, your grace. It looks like the tower has finally awakened for good. No more candidates in a trance screaming dubious incantations at its doors or relentlessly drumming on its walls. To tell you the truth, I still can't quite believe it. But here we are. Rude. Rude. You're talking during an old man saying old things. Rude.
The man before you looks like he'd stand frozen forever just to prove that he's that loyal to you. Thanks, Arlen.
If you permit me, your grace, I would be delighted to inform you of what to expect in the coming days.
Nah, I'll just go with my gut.
Well, I suppose fate knows better than me. Your grace's most astute instincts shall guide our way. What could possibly go wrong?
Are you talking shit right now, Arlen? Are you talking big shit to me? You were supposed to be loyal, you little jerk. My instincts led me here, you dummy.
Let me introduce you to your very first knight. She is on her way and quite capable. She also happens to be my dear niece. But I take no responsibility for her punctuality whatsoever.
Okay, great. Even YouTube chat is skill issue, and what did you do? I wasn't paying attention. I didn't do anything. There was a typo. Grammatically incorrect. Gee, I wonder why when you just snubbed him. Listen. I am a sovereign now. I have already become a dictator. And you have to listen to me and respect me, or I'm going to lose my shit. That's how it is.
I'm terribly sorry. I got lost on the way here. I'm covered in vines for some reason. I am Lady Angelica of Clovermount, your grace.
Here's my favorite knight. I'm going to make the same joke as my last guy, I think. Quantic can't read, and reading is a skill. Listen, I can read like 50% of the time, probably.
But I am your only knight, your grace.
Yes, which objectively makes you the best. Please continue.
Whilst we have just met, I must trouble you with a request. Just a small one, really, but I couldn't sleep a wink last night.
Why are you in my tower already?
The tower is quite cold and scary, you see.
That's not very becoming of a knight.
You think I could bring a cat to lighten the mood a bit?
Yes. Yes, you can.
My dear niece, you told me your request was of the utmost importance.
It is, dude. You gotta have cats. You do the same thing with your wife. Oh, yeah? Read this. Anti-disestablishmentarianism? We love that. Favorite wife, first wife, all true statements. I'm sure she appreciates that, Tenta.
But it is just a tiny cat. I mean, until the dusting and arranging are complete.
Absolutely, you can have cats. Yes, of course, someone will assist you to make your room more comfortable as well.
Oh, thank you very much, Your Grace. I will name the cat after you.
You don't have to do that.
I should not keep your audience waiting and take my leave then.
Hello. Hello, Karina. How you doing?
Ah, Your Grace. Was really looking forward to meeting you. Karina, blacksmith. You see, I might need your help finding my smithing hammer, which might have dropped out from my carriage in a totally not creepy forest between Milkford and Clovermount.
Dropped or lost?
Ah, no, not lost, just temporarily mislaid. For 2 years.
All right, I like Karina already. I mean, yeah, should I flirt with Karina? She's pretty cool. Okay, how about Silico Volcanoes Inosius? How'd I do on that one? How'd you stay so fit?
Hellish calisthenic exercises, Your Grace. You have no idea how wonderful it is to channel overflowing physical energy such as mine. I could teach you a movement or two when you have some time. Either way, I heard that you were hiring a bunch of knights for your round table. My hammer can restore relics to their rightful state. That might interest you, right? All you need to do is help me find my hammer.
All right, I'll send one of my knights. I only got one.
Ah, thank you, Your Grace.
You're welcome. Okay, how about... All right, I already read that one. Help me, Step King. I dropped my hammer. Wow. Look at the bottom left corner. Reese? Sorry, you meant Numino Ultra Microscopic Silico Volcano Cyanosis. How's that? Ooh, this is the statue I always flirt with.
At last I awake from my slumber. Oh, and what a sight greets my eyes.
And mine also, such a beauty in stone. Hell yeah, dude.
You flatter me, dear sovereign. I am the lady of the tower and its protector. How delightful to meet you. Long have I watched over these halls, but alas, how decrepit everything has become. It is not safe to wander too deep yet, my brave sovereign. Not the welcome you deserve.
It's cool.
However, as I retrieve my powers, I will endeavor to restore your tower's rooms to the former glory. Your presence reawakens something inside me.
Oh my goodness. Will I be graced to see your lovely face again? Hell yes, statue.
Whenever you wish, dear sovereign.
Oh my god, she's into me? Just have a day like this, she's made of stone. You're rock hard. Wow. You have to stop. That's crazy, man. You can have conversations with your knights. They appear in the bottom left corner. Hell yeah. Censored? Hold on. What horrible thing are you saying here, Boss Buster? I can't read that. That was definitely censored for a good... That second one was censored even harder for a good reason. My God.
Now that you've stirred me from my slumber, believe me, there are many doors that can be opened. I shall always be waiting for you here when you finish your day's duties, dear sovereign.
All right. The Lady of the Tower allows you to unlock new rooms for the tower, giving you access to new features. New rooms can be unlocked by recruiting particular servants. All right. Nothing available. Sad times. Can I talk to you more? No? You don't want to talk to me anymore? You flirt with every character, you won't stop? I only intend to flirt with the statue lady. Flirting with your own knights is kind of messed up, dude. They're like my employees. Gonna finish our duties for sure.
Welcome, Your Grace. From here, you may issue actions that affect the world beyond these walls. Invite notable individuals to your court, or send aid to villages struck by disaster, for example. I'm not quite sure if there's anything available right now, but, well, it never hurts to check. And if nothing else, you may always admire the map. A fine piece of cartography, if I say so myself. Shut up. From the map room, you can open the world map and perform some specific actions through it. Audience requests allow you to invite a character to the tower on the next audience phase. Knights that were asked to come back later can be invited back through an audience request. The location has been damaged following the failure of a quest. You can repair this location from the world map in the map room. Alright. Looks like half the map is covered up. Rakovic? Groveshire? I hope it's full of werewolves.
Tower City. That's where I live. All right, map's looking pretty sick nasty. Seriously, though, does she only have a blanket? I don't know. She's a statue. She doesn't need much. All right, we're going to talk to our favorite knight in just a second, but we do unfortunately have an ad coming up in like a minute and a half. So we're going to take a quick ad break. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're going to keep it paused and watch this spinny thing go around during the ad break. So feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do whatever you got to do. But don't go too far because we'll be back in 3 minutes after this musical break. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a fun old time so far. We're going to talk to our cool knight that just got a cat. I don't remember what voice they give you already, Angelica.
Kitty, kitty, please, come down. The head cook won't be pleased to find you up there.
The girl is trying to coax down a kitten, curiously wandering amongst the kitchen's spice shelves.
Oh, your grace, have you come for a drink or perhaps a snack?
That's a cute little fellow. I love the cat. I'm an animal lover? Me too! Oh, wait, you're an animal lover. Me too. Hello, cat. You're looking very cute.
Look at those black little paws. Thank you so much for letting me bring a cat here. I named him after you, you know.
You didn't have to do that. Cook the cat? No! No! The cat ran away. He heard what you said about cooking the cat, you jerk.
No, Sovereign. Get away from the flour bag at once. Oh, no.
No, I have a statue lady. I'm not going to flirt with you. You know my name is not Sovereign, right?
It's not. Are you sure?
Good luck cleaning up the flour.
Ah, of course, your grace. The flour will be as clean as a whistle.
Okay. During the round table phase, you'll have the option to assign your available knights to any open quests. The assassination of a knight Sorry, the assassination. The assignation? I've never freaking seen that word in my life. The assignation of a knight is locked, and only once you end the cycle. Before that, you can always change how you assign your knights. To succeed in the quest, there are two main factors: having enough knights and reaching the quest stat requirement. Be aware that knight attributes, both known and unknown, will also influence the quest outcome. You can see the tags of a knight in the glossary. You'll have to deduce where they can have a positive or negative impact based on the quest description. Quests also have a maximum... Oh. Sometimes I think I might have frickin' dyslexia, dude. Quests also have a damage range, representing the minimum and maximum damage each knight can take during a quest. Some attributes can also increase or reduce these values. Exceptions can occur on critical successes, failures, or unexpected outcomes. Alright, Angelica, you're doing great. Why do you imagine Angelica as a disaster lesbian? I don't know what that is. You should not assassinate your knight. That might cause problems. True. Can we have Flux take a dyslexia test on stream? No? Sometimes? Sometimes? What? I mean, sometimes, yeah. Okay, you need to go on a quest, my friend. It requires low strength, low agility, and mid-luck. All the time you have dyslexia 100%? I don't think that's true. I think it might be true, but not 100%. I don't think I should send you on this quest, because I feel like low is 4 and mid is 8, and you don't have 8 luck. So I'm going to see the other quest first. Oh, am I not allowed to see the other quest first? Uh-oh. I can't do an audience, so I must have to do this quest. Sad times. 70% of your messages, you don't even read what you've written, just another version of it? Listen. The blacksmith temporarily mislaid her heavy hammer in the dense forest between Milkford and Clovermont. Magical properties of the hammer left some tracks. Find it and get it back. Your brain makes it more English-like, you suppose? Yeah. I'm on it, Your Grace. Okay. Good job. That's too many times for the moon to go by. Is it a week between requests, maybe? Bum 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 ba da dum bum 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 bum. Hammer lost yet again. God damn it. Could you... Oh, you succeeded. That's great. You didn't get a critical success, though, which is a bummer. Did you lend your heavy hammer to the blacksmith? Your brain is dirty tonight? My God. Is this too loud, by the way? This is getting real loud. Once a quest is completed, the outcome is determined based on the knight's statistics, their attributes, and the knight's party size. The outcome of a quest will determine the experience points and gold earned, as well as the damage taken by the knights. Performing a critical or great success will increase each present knight's affinity, and performing a major failure will lower each knight's affinity. If special conditions are met, then some quests can have unexpected outcomes. An unexpected outcome can be positive or negative. Alright. I got a follow-up audience. Wonderful. Alright, let's go visit the demon in my crypt.
Hello, Your Grace.
Who's there?
I'm a weird thing with an eyeball, you idiot. It's only me, Your Grace, the very humble demon of this tower.
The syrupy voice, seemingly emanating from the strange padlock, slips into your ears like a trickle of warm honey. I don't know if I can do a syrupy voice, so I'm going to stick with my weird voice. What do you want from me?
I was locked away in this dark dungeon long ago, Your Grace. Like all the souls of this tower, I exist only to serve you humbly.
Alright, how could you serve me?
My power is that of renewal and reversal, Your Grace. As your endeavors grow, bonds form and shatter, nations grow or crumble, so too shall my powers wax and wane, fed by your exploits. When you call upon me, your mistakes will vanish like dew under the morning sun, and with no world-ending price attached, of course.
I feel like, now that you've mentioned a world-ending price, I feel like there probably is one. Okay. I've heard enough.
Don't forget me, Your Grace. Take this little lock, and you shall have me at your beck and call. Soon you will find it impossible to get rid of me.
Demon doesn't want much, just your soul? Probably. Can we trust it? Probably not. He seems untrustworthy. Alright, good. The demon power allows you to go back to any previous cycle of the current act whilst keeping all knowledge acquired so far, including night tags and preferences and quest requirements. You'll also keep your current sovereign archetype progress. This may also unlock new dialogue options for specific events of the questline you've already started to explore. Note that after returning to a previous cycle, the audience that you will get may be different. You can see how many times you use the demon power in the sovereign menu. I feel like that means I shouldn't be using the demon power if it's going to track the number of times I've done it. Where's my damn knight? Angelica? Where have you gone? Oop. The sovereign menu allows you to the sovereign menu screen allows you to see current satisfaction of the different classes and the progress of the sovereign archetypes. Increases in satisfaction with each class can unlock new dialogue options and new items in the shop. Sovereign archetypes increase or decrease with your choices. Each archetype has 3 thresholds to reach, with each threshold unlocking new dialogue options. Some dialogue options are also unlocked depending on how much the archetype is increased compared to another. All right. Kindness, audacity, wisdom, and tyranny. Uh-oh. Tyranny's an option. But more power, you should always use all power. You sound like you'd get corrupted immediately there, Benjamin.
Hello. Allow my crystal clear voice to caress your delicate ears. I am Arnold, representative Bellhorn, noble regent of the county of Groveshire, renowned for its exceptional hunters and its fine, exquisitely soft silks, sometimes even almost affordable. The Count of Groveshire has tasked me with meeting you as a part of an idiomatic mission. Indeed.
Oh, move, you silk rag. It's me you've been waiting for, Damien, official emissary of from the county of Gavalt. And I, too, have a message, but bigger and more urgent than theirs.
Where was I? I have been asked to come to you today in my...
Shut up, kid! Your Grace, respectfully, you really shouldn't listen to those snobby Groveshire people. Those puny fools sell overpriced fabrics.
Allow me to reply. It is not appropriate to give credence to these country bumpkins.
And you dare to talk about gastronomy?
What is happening?
And you claim to represent a civilized country where you haven't even bothered to mask your traveler's odor.
Burn? You corrupted? I don't know what you mean. Blood for the blood god? Wow. All right. Calm down. I'll listen to you both. People love to be told to calm down.
That wouldn't be possible.
The only thing the two of us agree on is that the other one has to go.
Unfortunately, I agree on this point. If you listen to anyone, it can only be me.
You're both pissing me off. I'm a snob. I'm listening to you, Arnold. Takes out a virus and sprays beds with holy water. That might kill him. I don't want to be a snob or a country bumpkin. Behead them both? Yeah, I kind of don't want to listen to either one of them. They're pissing me off. Now, to be fair, the country bumpkin was rude first. But also, to be fair, this other guy looks like a capitalist, and I'm not a huge fan of that either. And also, the guy on the right seems pretty cool. Like, scar-wise. But he do be balding, which is definitely a minus. Holy water doesn't work on you? Oh, no. All right, well, I'm going to be a country bumpkin, I think.
Very well. I will inform the Count of Groveshire of your brilliant decision, and I wish your nostrils well.
Shut up, Arnold, you frickin' jerk. You're going to talk shit about me? You're going to think I don't understand sarcasm, you dickhead? Get out of here. Well, the snob was in line first? Yeah, but I made the right decision because he talked big shit about me as soon as I didn't choose him. You're too nice of a cat creature for that.
Thanks, Your Grace.
He clears his throat loudly before continuing.
Our Countess Matilda has therefore requisitioned me to represent our county with dignity before proposing an alliance to you.
Well, you've done a bad job so far, dude. You cut in line and you were kind of a dick.
An alliance at the cost of your help regarding the political situation in the county.
What do you mean?
Matilda will come and explain the situation to you in detail. As for me, I'll just say, Your Grace, good luck. You won't be idle.
All right, sounds like you got some shit brought to me that I don't want to deal with. Slowly taking out the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. Oh my goodness.
Sir Goberto of Naoned, Your Grace. The herald said you needed help with some monsters. You're in luck. Slaying wild beasts is my specialty. Trolls, dragons, spiders, bloodthirsty chickens, you name it. If you do me the honor of welcoming you, I can't read what you're saying.
Giga Chad Goberto? Hell yeah, dude. Sometimes knights will come to ask if they can join your round table. Accepting will make them available for you to perform quests. Telling them come back later will allow you to invite them from the map room. Best knight? He's dumb as hell, dude. If you do so, they'll be present in the next cycle audience phase. Rejecting them will make them definitely unavailable. My question is, why would you ever reject a knight or tell them to come back later? Once a knight is recruited, you can make them leave the round table in the glossary. If you do so, you'll be able to call them back from the map room.
If you do me the honor of welcoming me at your court, my sword will be yours.
All right. Your stats are terrible, Goberto. But welcome on in, dude.
You will not regret this, your grace.
All right. Nuh-uh, he's the best, the one and only. Some are jerks. Yeah, but more knights equals more good stuff for me.
Hello, your grace. Did you have any crispy dreams?
What does that mean, man?
I come with a matter of the highest importance. Nobody ever asks my opinion, never ever, so I decided to give it anyways.
Can you get out of my face, brother? You also seem to be having, like, stink lines coming off of you.
Hope it doesn't bother you.
It is.
Are you listening? Yes, no, maybe? Your ears, they look so absorbent.
There's something that smells bad about the situation standing before you. He's got literal stink lines, both figuratively and literally. You only have 6 knights? How many knights are in the build? What does that smell?
Ah, yes, that's exactly why I'm here. The smell, it follows me. It clings to me like a cursed fog. I believe it has become sentient.
Have you tried taking a bath? Ground picking, I know.
There's a goose, but not your everyday goose, a general goose, a war goose. It's taken control of the public baths. It's blocking the entrance. I haven't bathed in 15 days. Your grace, the children cry. You must send help before this goose claims further territory.
All right. Sure, I'll do it. We just got Roberto. He loves murdering animals. Who knows how many knights are in the game? Not me.
Oh, thank you, your grace. I'll go now, slowly, sideways, so the goose doesn't see me.
All right, that man is insane. I don't like him. And the cat Muley could be heard. We do have a cat now.
Hello, I'm Elliot of Clovermount, your brand new official messenger from Clovermount. I bring a request from Clovermount.
All right. I think that's Angelica's brother, right? I think I may require you to confirm one more time where you hail from. Don't be rude to this stupid idiot. Welcome. What is this request?
The people of Clovermount begged me to present it with you to you with dignity. We lost it. The sacred relic, jade, amethyst, well, a nice little rock. And it was a magpie that stole it.
All right. I'll send a knight.
The bells shall ring in the village to their arrival. Thank you, your grace.
You're welcome. Clovermount is a place? Yeah. It's the place that Angelica's from. Hello, Karina.
Your knight nailed it. I don't remember your voice. My hammer was by the river near the old mill, so it wasn't really lost after all. Nevertheless, your round table shall be filling to the brim soon with knights. All we need now is a warm-hearted forge, and those rusty relics could be yours again, your grace.
All right. Let me go flirt with my statue friend. Hello. Can you unlock a forge for me, please?
The tower has now been granted a new room. Anything else, your grace?
Would you like to flirt with me? No? I'm sad? Rejected?
Hello, your grace. Thanks again for this wonderful forge. I'm still setting things up, but I have a few relics to sell. Please take a look.
You're gonna sell me shit after I gave you a damn entire forge in my damn frickin' sovereign tower? Are you kidding me? 15 buckaroonies? Dude, I'm kind of poor. Just like in real life. Before I buy anything, let me leave this. Because we got 2 quests. This requires strength and charisma, a low amount of both. You can handle this quest. This requires agility and wit, a low amount of both. You might be able to handle this quest. I gotta tell you, you know who can't handle either quest is frickin' Goberto, who is trash. You think you've left Team Statue for Team Blacksmith? No, Goberto's the best. Goberto is legitimately trash. No offense to Goberto, but he's butt cheeks. All right, I'm going to try and get a thing that gives me wit. How do I... I would like wit. 1 wit minus 1 strength. I don't need that currently. Minus 1 strength, 2 magic. Agility, wit, and a passive. It's appropriate for hunting small animals. That sounds like something I'd like to have currently. And also, I'd like to repair the armor of my good friend Angelica. You like how the stat when his wheel is designed? Yeah. I'm telling you, dude. It's just like dispatch. Okay. You are going to go here, Angelica, and you're going to have this cool bow. I mean, I feel like a magpie is something that can be hunted with a bow.
I'm on it, Your Grace.
All right, and Goberto. Goberto, you need a small amount of charisma. I don't know if I can get that for you. I'll try, though. Charisma. Hundo 50, not happening, Captain. Goberto, I have bad news. You're shit out of luck. It has not happened. When do we get Arthurian relics like Galatine and Fail Knight? Not. I don't know. Probably once I stop being terrible. There's a Tarascus shield. Is that something? Or Clover Sword? Goberto has charisma. It's all in his riz. Just look at him. I'm looking at his stats, dude. He's bad. All right, Goberto, you are supposed to be good at murdering small animals, so if you fail this quest, I'm going to be pretty pissed off.
At once, Your Grace.
All right. Did I need to do anything else today? Oh, I can talk with my friends.
And don't forget to clean your armor after each quest. I know. You've been saying the same thing for 20 years.
Why do you know each other? Are you both from Clovermount?
So it really means a lot to me that you're still looking after Elioth and me after all these years.
You know, just because I chose a different path doesn't mean you stop being my little sister. They're sisters? What? Is my entire freaking tower full of Nepo babies? What is happening? Stop laughing like an idiot. And I'm really proud to see you living your dream now, to be honest. All right, we love that. Sisters love each other. Oh, hey, this looks cute. It's real good, itty bitty kitty bitty. Like, real good. All right, we're going to send our knights on their missions. They're doing great. Big bucks, no Emmys, don't fail. Don't do it. It's got to be a week in between things rather than days. That is what I'm concluding here. Bum, 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 bum. A furious goose has seized the baths. Send the knight to convince it to stop expanding its conquest. Goberto did it. We love that for you. You didn't get a great success. Kick it, Chad Goberto. We love that for you. A magpie stole a sacred relic of Villador. It should be hidden high up in its nest deep inside the woods. Get it back. Hell yeah, dude. She got a great success. Well done, Angelica. Told you he's the best. Well, he didn't get a great success like Angelica, so I don't think he's the best. Unstoppable? I mean, again, didn't get a great success. Oh, we got a donkey named Paul. I love him. A friendly, annoyingly loud donkey who just won't shut up but would move mountains without hesitation. I love him. He's great. Angelica hit level 2. We love that for you. The glossary allows you to see any information about your recruited knights and servants. After gaining enough experience, a knight will gain a level, and you'll be able to allocate 1 point to a statistic of your choice. Attributes or characteristics of your knights that can impact their behavior towards a quest. You'll have to deduce for several of them what impact that they may have based on a quest description. Is this like wicked loud? This is blowing out my eardrums. You can check whether your knight has a preference for certain quests. The preferences won't impact how well the knights will perform in the quest, only their affinity towards the sovereign. Okay, so if I send you on quests that you like doing, you'll like me more. I like to be liked. Affinity represents how a knight currently feels about the sovereign. Increasing a knight's affinity may trigger a new dialogue with them. Low affinity level may cause the knight to leave the round table. Yep. Knights were sort of entirely based around being a Nepo baby. You could only be considered a knight if your family was noble. That's a good point, Itty Bitty Kitty Committee. A very good point. Okay. I think that I would like to get stats up a little bit, because I feel like low cares about, like, number 4. You are naive, you're an animal lover like me, and you're kind-hearted. I feel like I want you to have more charisma and or wit. I tell you what, you can have one singular wit. Okay. Goberto wants to talk to me. Hello, Goberto. Hello, Your Grace. What are you doing in the kitchen? Are you writing to someone too? No. Who are you writing to? My little sister Berta. She'll be so proud that I've become a knight. I can't wait to tell her about it. That's very cute, Goberto. Thank you. I'll make you proud. Just wait and see. Okay. What are you telling her? I was recounting all the sensational things that have happened to me recently. My arrival in the audience hall and of you who agreed to take me on. The moment I stepped onto the kitchen floor for the first time, all of it. Okay. Changes a man, doesn't it? I feel like I've grown up just since lunchtime. At least a few inches, Your Grace. All right. You like that? Gets back to his letter. All right, we love Goberto now because he loves his family, and that's very cute. Okay. I've finished all my quests for now. So let's go see who wants to bother me in the audience. Matilda? Oh my god. You're badass. You got a giant frickin' lion, dude? I kind of like Matilda. She's cool. Greetings. Matilda of Fort Gavalt, Emeritus Countess of the County of Gavalt. The woman standing before you towers over like a mountain. She is as straight as a stake, a very, very intimidating stake. Fun fact, Goberto is actually 3 kids in a suit of armor. That would be pretty funny. I ask for your indulgence in us cutting straight to the point. We are hoping for your assistance regarding the diplomatic diatribes that are currently tearing our lands apart. All right. Your pet lion's pretty awesome. Tell me more. Let me explain the situation as simply as possible. Are you calling me stupid? Because that's pretty rude. He pauses to choose her words carefully before continuing. A wind of dissent is currently sweeping through the people of Gavalt, fueled by the recent and brutal assassinations of the Baron of Mavignac. That's a hard word to say. The mourning that has befallen our citizens has sparked a flame of rebellion in our hearts. Oh my god, I love rebellion. If you're asking me to suppress a rebellion, it's not happening, Captain. And this rebellion now threatens not only my person, but also the authority I represent. Everything suggests that one person in particular is fueling this revolt and orchestrating this widespread chaos from the shadows. Any questions? Who the hell is the person? Roberto is definitely 3 goblins in a trench coat. Rude, but not inaccurate. We don't know. Your people are mourning a nobleman is weird. That is weird. Why are you being targeted? I feel like you assassinated the last person, no? This nobleman was loved. He was a fair politician who was close to the people, whom some would quietly describe as a demagogue. Her voice until now, as smooth and cutting as a blade, shows her a glimpse of sadness. But, in reality, he was touching. He knew how to talk to people the way he would talk to injured animals. Why not openly resolve the anger of the people? That will not solve anything. Excuse me, Lion? Don't do that. Stop trying to intimidate me. Understand that the people's complaints are futile. Neither I nor any member of my caste ordered this assassination. I am also concerned by this loss, even though it was common knowledge that I had strong disagreements with the Baron of Mavignac. How can I be certain of your innocence? That's a rude thing to say, to be honest. How can I help prove your innocence?
Convincing the people of their representatives' innocence will be all the easier once the ringleader of the movement has been stopped. The one who organizes, who sets the powder alight. Without a leader, the revolt will scatter like the same powder blown by the wind. I therefore need knights of integrity, untainted by any bias, to uncover this person's identity and arrest them. I mean, it's probably a noble. Why would the common people murder this man? Countess of Gavalt asks you to conduct an investigation among the nobility to gather information about the leader of the popular uprising. Send a charismatic knight. Common people to gather information about the leader of the popular uprising. No. Or we could ask randomly around. Taverns seems stupid. We gotta investigate the nobility because they're stupid and we hate nobility. Do as you see fit, as long as you find evidence that exonerates me. If we fail, your lion will get a bite from my counselor. It's pretty messed up, dude. We'll get there. See you soon.
See you very soon.
All right. Hello, old lady. You've got a cool scar.
Sir Arlen, your grace, my greetings.
Ah, greetings, Alwena.
We haven't been introduced yet, your grace. Alwena recruited into your service by Sir Arlen a few days ago. I shall be taking care of administration, the little paperwork, and the major inconveniences. My role is essential to the proper management of this tower.
And yet you didn't even think to give me a room for my belongings, Arlen.
I kindly request, your grace, that you promptly made the necessary arrangements for my accommodation. In return, I might have a juicy bit of gossip about two of your knights. Or two about your knights. I love gossip.
Alwena could definitely kick all the knights' asses. I agree.
Thank you. I imagine we could dust off a small room in exchange for her services, your grace.
All right. I remember you. I remember you, Gwendon, and I remember not liking you at all.
I've heard you're in need of great heroes, so here I am. Sir Gwendon of Villador, the best knight in all the land. Yes, I know, it's a lot to take in. It's okay if you want to applause or to faint. I'm used to it. I have to say, I'm also used to higher standards in this smelly shack you call a tower, but it will have to do. Do not worry, with me at your round table, your little realm will very soon shine in glory.
I hate you. Don't like you at all, sir. So, like, how would you make an heir with the Lady of the Tower? Listen, dude. It's not all about making heirs. I have leprosy. Chat, boo this man in his sparkly armor. Boo. He is the worst. Welcome to the round table, shiny young sir. I hate you.
I expected no less. I'm already lighting this place up.
Get out of here, loser.
Oi, oi, your grace. Rolling at your service. I'm a sailor down in Grest. Gotta be a go-between with the folks there. All right, formality's done, yeah? I'll skip the bowing. Any chance you folks might spruce up the road to Grest? You know, the one that leads up here. Ain't that far, just 3 hours, but it'd sure help us ordinary folk.
All right. I like helping ordinary folk.
Aye, yeah? Reckon we're good at what we do, even if you ain't really seen it for yourself. Thanks anyway.
All right. Hello, Chester.
It's over, your grace. The baths are quiet, but the goose and its eggs remains. It speaks to me now. It honks inside. I am the vessel. I am the pond. I have seen the foaming truth. Honk.
Guards. All right, get the hell out of here, weirdo. You saw Roland and got your hopes up for an OP night. Rip. Well, hello, Roland. Oh, my goodness. Can I flirt with my lady? Hello. Intendancy?
The tower has now been granted a new room. Anything else, your grace?
All right. I've done something wrong. She doesn't like me anymore. I'm sad.
Hello, your grace. Perhaps you wish to hear some gossip?
I love gossip. It's a wonderful day in Britannia, and you were a horrible goose. I want to know all the gossip about this shiny man. I don't like him.
Very well, your grace. We will start investigating at once.
Thank you. All right. Go to the round table. See what's up. All right, I know Angelica likes helping people.
But also, I kind of need her to investigate the nobles, because this jerk certainly will not. He will be bad at it. You got bad charisma, though. And sending our poor Paul the donkey will not help. In fact, it will make things worse. You could probably handle this, though, right, Angelica? Surely. I believe in you, Angelica. You could do it. I will heal you first, though, just in case you die horribly. I don't want you to die horribly, you know? All right, good. Now go on this quest, please. Is there, yeah, you can only have one person. Get in there, Angelica. I don't know. Yeah, like that. This guy sucks, huh? He's got charisma, my ass. He doesn't have charisma. I hated him immediately as soon as I saw him. All right, Angelica, I believe in you. You got this. Wah. Angelica like that. She loves investigating nobles. Me too. What if she dies amazingly now, though? I would hate that. Also, hello, James B. How you been, man? Welcome on in. Oh, shit. The Dragon Knight's coming to be a jerk to me, I think. No! Okay, huge. Yeah, great success, dude. Angelica's the best. After investigations, everything suggests that the leader of the revolt is none other than the Countess's own daughter. Believe that she is hiding with her fellow rebels in Mavignac, which is the hardest thing to pronounce of all time. A consumable food that gives one strength. All right, you've gotten to level 3, and we love that for you. I think luck saved your ass, so I'm going to give you one more luck point. All right, good. And you two are terrible. No offense. All right, we got some gossip. Oh, hold on. Do I have people to talk to? I do have people to talk to. Hello? Is this somebody here? Are you looking for someone? Ah! Oh, you Grace, it's you. I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were... I mean, did you hear a scream? No? Ah, I heard a scream before you came from the corridor, but it must have just been the wind. The tower is a bit scary at night. The wind whistles so strangely through the windows of our quarters. It was making such odd noises last night, and I confess it kept me from sleeping a little. I am tired. There are these scary stories Uncle Arlen used to tell me when I was little. I think they still terrify me today. Oh my goodness. I'm not flirting with you. I can understand why you might be fearful. It is a big, scary castle, to be fair. Anyway, they're just made-up stories, aren't they? And last night, it was just the wind, too, wasn't it? Wasn't it? She doesn't like ghosts. Okay, good to know. Just in case, let's go back to the Great Hall. All right. Sorry that I didn't do a better job of comforting you. Okay, Angelica, I'm here for your and our older sister. Put in a good word for Karina, please.
Stop bothering me, peasants. You are wasting my time. Now let us dance and feast and...
Isn't that my throne, Sir Gwendon? You little piece of shit. You're sitting in my throne?
Oh, it's you, Your Grace. This isn't what you think. I was just wondering what the view was like here. Turns out it's not that great if you ask me.
I fucking hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. You dared to sit on my throne?
Come now, Your Grace, it's hardly high treason. You've only been here for a couple of weeks, haven't you? And all you had to do was open a door to become the new sovereign. If I'd come here sooner, then perhaps I would have been able to... Picture it, the sparkling knight Gwendon adorned with his armor that shines like diamonds and is obviously magical. The tower doors thrown open with such ceremony. Well, too late for that now, I suppose.
You little piece of shit. I hate you. Well, you're in latrine duty, scrubbing toilets for a month. Can't you just off him already? He literally just got here, and he's already committing treason. Pretend I didn't hear that? What's so bad about the view from the throne?
I was wondering when you would finally think to ask for my opinion. I have plenty to suggest. Firstly, this hall is terribly dull. You should have jesters, musicians, jugglers, and poets at your court. Otherwise, how can you expect anyone to take you seriously? Back when Villador was at the height of its prosperity, we would frequently host banquets and valiant tournaments day in and day out. Here, there's nothing. I'm bored.
Okay. I mean, I'll put you in a tournament to get your ass beat by Goberto. That sounds like fun.
I should hope so.
Fuck you, Gwendon.
I have a lot of other ideas if you need my advice again.
I hate you, Gwendon. I hate you so much. I'm going to put you in a tournament. I'm going to have Goberto beat your ass. That's my plan. All right, we have no quest currently because I'm too good. Let's go see what people want from me. There's definitely a Dragon Knight here to beat my ass. Yeah, he's right there.
I, the Dragon Knight, dost extend mine salutations unto thee.
I need to turn you down, man. You're too loud. You're way too loud. Eh. All right, good.
Is there any soul amidst the gathering, endowed with the power to parley with me?
You are in the presence of the sovereign.
Am I? Thou art but a mere child in these realms. How mightest thou lay claim to this exalted throne? And not I? I, who hath been crowned by the ancient vintage limited edition true king himself, hath traversed the domain of Britannia decade by decade, and leveled cities in my wake. So doth I challenge thee, stranger. Prove unto me that thou art the sovereign this dominion doth require, that thou canst gather valiant knights, lead thy folk to peace and prosperity, and stand resolute against Anglo Empire. Shouldst thou falter or refuse my challenge, I shall take thy life with my own hand.
All right. I like the sound of Mystic Forces. That sounds pretty badass. I don't really have Mystic Forces, though. I mean, I like rallying people. That's pretty cool, too. Yeah, I'll inspire my people.
You accept without hesitation. I can't read the rest of this.
When a character gives you an ultimatum, you will get some objectives to fulfill before a given cycle. Each fulfilled objective before the given cycle will give you a bonus when you will face this character again. Not mandatory to fulfill this objective.
You accept without hesitation, stranger. These realms doth merit a sovereign of great might. Until we meet anon, thou hast best be prepared.
All right. I'll do my best.
I had heard legends about this Dragon Knight, but I thought him long dead. Let us prepare for battle. I've noted the objectives in terms of resources and support that need to be achieved. Bear in mind that these are not essential to our success.
All right. Matilda, hello.
My daughter.
Indeed.
Actually, I must admit that I suspected she was involved.
Probably should have told me about that.
It's not so simple. We hadn't really been in touch for a while. Of course, I had noticed her recent strange attire. Naturally, I'd spotted some suspicious political pamphlets in her room, but I could never have imagined.
You couldn't have known. Young people have their own codes, their own slang. I'm old. In the blink of an eye, the gap widened.
She is so impressionable. I ask you not to hold it against her. A discussion with her is obviously necessary, but before that, I'm going to need your help again. We now know that she and her group of rebels are hiding near the Bastille of Mavignac, preparing to lay siege to the Fort Gavolt very soon. You must stop them, now. Unfortunately, some of my best knights were swept up in this popular movement and decided to side with the protesters.
All right. I do think the people should probably be allowed to decide their own fate, though. But also, I don't think the people should murder you if you didn't have anything to do with the assassination. All right, I'll stop her. Seems like the right thing to do, you know? Countess of Gavolt requests your assistance in protecting her fort from attack by a group of rebels led by her daughter. All right, I'll stop her.
We shall thank you for it, infinitely, but I beg you, may your knights take good care of her.
All right. A dark figure approaches, disregarding all queuing conventions. It sneaks up in front of you. Hello. You're pretty ugly. No offense.
Good day, Your Grace. A pleasure to meet you. I am Tarkus of de Gavolt, brother of the late Count de Gavolt.
Can you come with the Countess?
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt your little tete-a-tete, and I think our own discussion deserves privacy. Isn't it fascinating learning that the little fool serving as Matilda's runt stands at the helm of this charade? I confessed I suspected as much. Stupidity walks often with ambition.
Kind of a dick, man.
I am the eyes and ears of Gavolt. No one pisses in a gutter there without me knowing about it. Do you see where I'm going with this? Watching that idiot eye the throne is an affront to Gavolt itself. Be pragmatic, Your Grace. Ally with me and I'll crush this rebellion as it warrants.
No, I'm not doing that, you fucker. Beetle Knight, he kind of looks like one.
Your Grace, if I may, Sir Tarkus distinguished himself rather grimly during the bloody Tarascus War. He's a man of fearsome efficiency, but his methods are perfectly measured. Do you have something to say, old man? Would you rather let these enemies of the crown pour out into their Epicratian propaganda?
No? I've seen enough. You're a dick. Wow, he had 10 wit? Holy crap, that guy was good.
Ah, of course. I should have known an idiot ruling a kingdom could only applaud an idiot ruling a county.
Fuck off. I'm gonna kill that guy, I think. Talking big shit about me.
Your Grace, we beg for your mercy. We're a humble community of wanderers, no hard beds. We look for shelter for just a few days. A bitter cold is closing in. Look at how much I'm shaking. And our little ones are already shivering. We cannot sleep in the woods, not like this. With all due respect, opening the tower doors to these people, that would be a tremendous act of trust. They're strangers with none to vouch for their integrity. What do you wish to do, Your Grace?
Yeah, let's get him in here. Welcome to stay here for as long as you need. Please stop shaking.
Thank you, Your Grace. Sorry, the children will never forget this.
All right, bye-bye. What is my goal, by the way? I got 8 freaking, weeks to do what? Make an ally, I guess? Gwendolyn? Hello, Gwendolyn. How you doing? You're definitely related to that other guy. I remember you.
So here you are, you, the famous sovereign. Charming.
I hate you already. I know you're related because I hate you. He looks at you with an air of superiority.
I'm Gwendolyn, Baroness of Vildegard, the greatest locality of Villador, a pearl obscured by the lens, but one that is absolutely vital to your reign. I shall be conveying to you the many complaints from the common people of this land. Most importantly, I'm your knight's dear aunt. Yes, Gwendu, my little darling Gwendu, so happy I am here to hear you have recognized his brilliance, hee. But where's this little duckling?
You have a request to grace us with today?
No, not really, hee. I just came to see how he was doing. If your knights do find themselves listless at your little round table, then they could always come weed my garden. It is in similarly pitiful state.
All right, I'm gonna send your freaking your nephew because I know he'll hate it, and I don't like him. Gwendolyn lets out a little laugh. You sense that you may be allowing yourself to be led around like a docile steed.
Thank you, my dear.
Nope, I'm not. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna punish that guy for being a dick. Hey, Eliath.
Your Grace. As you know, I don't remember your voice. Your Grace. Your Grace. As you know, I don't remember why I talked for you. As you know, we hold the great wyvern hunt every year in Clovermount to keep the creatures in check. But this year, well, there are far too many. We found them perched on rooftops, hiding in attics.
What? There's wyverns hiding in attics? That's crazy.
Some have even stolen hams from the market. We're not enough to handle it.
All right. I'll help you out. Wow, these require really high stats, man. I don't really want to murder these guys. I kind of just want to talk to them and tell them to get the hell out. F that attic ain't going there. Yeah, you don't want to be torn to shreds by a wyvern.
Nice.
Hello. Your Grace, so someone left these letters on top of the pigeon coop. One of them has feathers stuck to it. Pretty sure that's not standard. Anyway, nap o'clock. I like him. He's cool. Okay. Let's find out about the gossip.
Ah, Your Grace, do have a cup of tea. A little bird has shared a most interesting anecdote with me.
He's got a fear of the dark? What a loser. You fucker. Okay, let's learn about Roberto, whatever your name is.
Very well, Your Grace. We will start investigating at once. Well, Your Grace, you have thus provoked the wrath of the Dragon Knight, whose fury had not been felt for many moons.
I don't fear him. Fuck that guy.
You really ought to, you poor fool.
Don't talk shit to me, Alwena. I'll beat your ass, dude.
That said, don't take it personally. The Dragon Knight is a mere contrarian. He opposes you on principle simply because you managed to open the ancient Tower Braze. It's nothing new. Even during my wild youth in the days of the Tarascus War, this old fossil is already well over 100 years old and driven by conservative values. Believe me, I fear he would have behaved the same way with anyone who managed to ascend the road.
So I'm not spend special. No.
Not in the slightest, Your Grace. The advantage being that it's a safe bet he won't hold a grudge, and it will accept your rule once you've proven your worth.
All right. That's pretty cool, I guess. Sorry for saying I was going to beat your ass, but you were being pretty rude to me, and I am kind of a dictator now, you know? Hello, statue lady. How you doing? Would you like to flirt?
Ah, my sovereign. I sense the formidable dragon knight looming within these walls.
Are your beautiful eyes everywhere? Hell yeah.
Of course, my dear sovereign, although it is difficult to pull my gaze away from your exploits.
Oh, my goodness.
As the protector of this tower, I can feel every ripple of energy that passes through these walls. And the dragon knight is already familiar to me. He once sat at the round table during the reign of Ermin the Wise.
Tell me about Ermin's reign.
Ermin, I remember a remarkable sovereign who unified a realm once plagued by bitter divides. The shadow his achievements cast was certain to fill his successor with dread. Who could ever hope to equal him?
Me? I'm awesome.
Perhaps the Dragon Knight feels a certain longing for that era. But I have no doubt that you will succeed in proving your worth to him, my dear sovereign.
Thank you. Appreciate your faith in me. What is this? Hello, demon. How are you doing?
Well, well, Your Grace. That's quite a delicious challenge you've been given, isn't it?
Seeing you threaten make you happy?
Me? Oh, no. Don't take things so seriously, Your Grace. After all, if things were to go wrong, you'd need only use my powers to make a few small adjustments, wouldn't you? Perhaps there's a spark of curiosity to see if you're actually good enough to manage without me.
All right, fuck you. Loser. All right, round table knights. What do we got? First and foremost, what has deadlines? Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Wait, hold on. That just takes two. It doesn't have a deadline. So the only one with a deadline is the defensive vault. First and foremost, we're sending our little loser to pick weeds for his aunt. Because that's definitely going to have an unintended consequence that I do intend to have. What the hell one is this? Yeah, it's this one. All right, you are going to hang out with your aunt because you're going to hate it, and that makes me happy. And then you two need to do this major quest that we have. Strength, charisma, and wit. Okay. I got 119 buckaroonies, which is not a lot of buckaroonies to have. So let's look to see if I can get something here, which I probably cannot. Do I need to repair anyone's armor? Nope. Ideally we'd get charisma, which again, I don't think I can get because I'm poor. Ah. I guess if I got a vault on my side, I could have gotten this Carrascus shield. What does this require again? It's just strength and he's wit. I can't get any more wit. So it's charisma, strength, and wit. Surely we have enough strength between the two of you, right? Charisma is what I'm worried about, but I can't afford to get a charisma thing. Oh, you could get there from right here. That's pretty sick. We'll say Paul is going to make things harder, so maybe not get Paul. I think we're good, probably. Good enough, at least. Yeah, I can't afford to do anything here. I guess I could give you an old sword. I don't know that that's helpful to my current situation, but you can have an old sword. All right, that seems good to me. Let's check real quick. Is there anything else to do here? No. Let's send our knights to do some cool stuff. Ba-bomb. Okay, you like that? You hated that. Not good. Bum bum ba da da bum 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 ba da da bum bum bum. Womp, bum, ba-da-da-da, bum, bum. The Countess of Gavalt requests your assistance. Uh-oh. 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 Roberto, I need you to do a good job, please. Yeah. Okay, good. We barely succeeded. Wonderful. You took so much damage. Holy shit. Oh my God. Wow. With the help of your knights, the rebel army was repelled. However, it was impossible to neutralize the princess. I didn't want to neutralize her, did I? Unexpected outcome. We love to see it. Villador's emissary was so pleased to see her nephew pampering her petunias that she gave him more pocket money than he needed. 150 gold. Holy crap. All right, we got 2 level ups. You'll love to see it. I'm realizing that we definitely need more charisma because we keep frickin' having charisma quests. Roberto, you are so unbelievably terrible at everything you do. You're inattentive. Seems like something you should not be. You like hunting, dueling, relic recovery. You hate diplomacy. That explains why you didn't like that current mission you were just on. Have another charisma. For charisma maxing. Let's hear a rumor about Goberto.
Ah, your grace, do have a cup of tea. The little bird has shared a most interesting anecdote with me.
Goberto's clumsy. He takes an extra 2 damage if the quest is a failure. Holy crap. That's terrible. I can investigate Goberto again, which is kind of interesting. I'll investigate Angelica, though.
Very well, your grace. We'll start investigating at once.
All right, good. Ooh, I could talk to Angelica and also Goberto. We could attempt some sort of acrobatic display to crush the enemy's morale during an exhibition. What do you think, sir?
Ah, I love that idea. A frantic bit of footwork, a voluptuous sway of the hips, and boom. I launch you into the air like a majestic champagne cork.
Before executing the 3 perilous somersaults and landing elegantly right on top of our opponents. I'm concerned about my knights. I think they might be dumb as hell.
Yes, and we would finish with a sparkling victory pose. Arms to the heavens, chin held high, and knees bent at a 45-degree angle.
That'll certainly impress them all, sir. All right. Well, my knights are dumb as hell. They're stupid. They're very stupid, turns out. All right, I need to get an ally in my freaking team, dude. I also need to apparently get 14 satisfaction for my peeps and 8 for my merchants. Seems tough. Hello. Greetings. Behind her marble facade, a tiny variation betrays something. Despite herself, her fatigue is perceptible. You have successfully driven the rebel forces out of Fort Gavalt. I thank you for that. Was that enough to calm the people's fervor? No. To be honest, people's anger continues to rumble. The failure has not extinguished fire, it has fueled it. The rebels, more relentless than ever, feed on it and exult in it. They want to start again, and they will start again and again, as long as they find their fervor with my own daughter. She implies that you have only honored part of your commitment. I don't really want to arrest your daughter, though. Hey, Quantic, this is just text and speech. Is like management? Yes, it's kind of like the dispatch part of dispatch where you're sending heroes out based on their skills and stuff to succeed at quests, and then, you know, you deal with the results of that. It's pretty cool. They say you can tell a lot about a king by their knights. Are you calling me stupid, boss? How dare you? I don't want to arrest your daughter, although she did murder someone. Yes, that's what I was expecting from you in the first place. Would like to reiterate our gratitude for the assistance provided. However, this is merely a temporary solution if the root cause of the problem is not addressed. But you're not entirely to blame. My daughter managed to escape you, and I congratulate her on that. But now that her forces are weakening, it is time for us to act and lay siege. I don't really want to help you anymore. You're arresting your daughter, and that's pretty messed up. Her daughter's a lion? No. Her daughter is a human person that assassinated someone. You said no such thing, however, rude. I don't really want to stop a rebellion, though. I kind of like rebellions. I'm a big fan of them. But you are pissing me off. I'm pleased that we have come to an understanding. You didn't really give you a choice. I have the decision on strategy regarding my daughter. Leave the decision on strategy regarding my daughter to you. Act within your means to put an end to her actions. Okay. I'll negotiate with her. Seems like a nice thing to do. Rebels have been driven back from Fort Gavalt. Now it is time to go and meet the rebel princess and to try to reason with her by parliamenting with her. I don't really want to beat her up. Very well. Wise? Tag acquired for the Sovereign? Hell yeah, I'm wise. Consider taking out a rebellious tyrant behavior? That's true. You'd never arrest someone for murder? You love murder? That's a good point.
Very well.
She seems to hesitate.
Let's hope nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, let's do hope nothing goes wrong. All right, before we find out who the hell Ursula is and what she wants, or they want, or he wants, I don't know who Ursula is. I was thinking of the giant octopus lady. But before we find out what Ursula wants, we are going to take a quick 3-minute break. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're going to pause it right here. Only on games that they call you wise. In IRL, we call you dumb. Is joking okay? Yes, joking is okay. Don't worry about that, Gretosino. All right, we're going to take a quick 3-minute break. Feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do whatever it is you got to do. But don't go too far, because we'll be back in 3 minutes after this musical break. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a fun stream so far. Let's find out what the heck Ursula wants, shall we? Ooh, I remember Ursula. I love Ursula. She's awesome. She's goth as hell. All right, she's staring at me. All right, I'll stare back without questioning. Okay. If it's a staring contest, I'm winning. Quite a tower you have here, Your Grace. Bit dusty, reeks of magic, but I quite like the mood here. Name is Ursula, by the way. Been roaming these lands for a couple of years. To tell the truth, I'm bored to death. Do you have a bunch of exotic and unusual quests you could send me out on? Yeah. You do have a lot of absurd requests. Welcome aboard. Wow, you got magic and wit out the wazoo. Ursula's awesome. Sounds like fun. Gonna stay here for a while then. All right, we love Ursula. Ursula's awesome. Hello, Graylin. How you doing?
Good morning, Grace. My name is Graylin,
Ah,
and I will be responsible for representing the interests of the inhabitants of Rosen in your lands, if that suits you.
perfectly.
Rosen was the capital of Breeze until the resurrection of this tower.
But it is still a major tourist destination today. They love each other, I think. You know each other?
Yes, we are, shall we say, distantly related.
He is indeed my lovely young son. Okay, weird.
Anyway, if we could change the subject, I came to bring you our first request. A manuscript of ecclesiastical origin appears to have been stolen. Since then, groups of occultists and nobles have been accusing each other, each seeking to pin the blame. We need someone to sort this out.
I hate the nobles. I mean, occultists are badass and nobles are freaking lame, so let's investigate them.
Thank you, Your Grace.
To romance Ursula if the lady wasn't there? Not allowed to romance my employees, but Ursula seems pretty cool. But hey, Quantic, for someone that sells his babies for the high bit, what is jailing a daughter? Wow. Messed up, how dare. Gwendon? Hello, Gwendon, I hate you. He didn't like that I sent him to hang out with his aunt.
So that's it. Our shining principles let the living filth into our sacred walls. The Kutnar nomads you've so magnanimously allowed to loiter here. They're loud, they stink, and I'm fairly certain the grubby little brats stole food from the kitchens. What's next? Will you grant them knighthood and all your kindness?
I hate you, dude. Silence, I am your sovereign and you show me respect? Fuck you.
I owe no respect for a sovereign who opens their arms to swindlers and hired blades.
Fuck off, Gwendon. Loser. You're still sad that you didn't get to eat many of them? Oh my god.
Have you heard the rumors, Your Grace? Some members of the common folk and Breeze seem fascinated by the political history of Brimwood, and apparently are inspired by it. By that I mean ideas of executions of nobles, revolutions, and other such little amusements.
They sound badass.
You should act before they start I'll start taking on these inspirations.
Let's organize a debate on this political system before fearing it blindly. That sounds good. It can't hurt to learn a little bit of history. I like the idea of that too, to be honest. What does blue do, though? I need the people to like me. And also, I don't have a problem with executing nobles. They need to know their place, to be honest with you. But I am curious what blue do. Is that because I'm wise? It is because I'm wise. But also, I want the people to be able to execute nobles so that they learn their place.
Can't hurt, really. Your Grace, are you aware of the number of victims caused by these Brimwood insurgents not long ago? May you feel the consequences of your own words.
Shut up, loser. Get out of here. All right, we're doing a good job, I think. You're toasting me for openly discussing the murder of nobles. Wonderful. Hello, sir.
Oh, Your Grace. Come in. Look at what I'm pulling out of the oven right here.
Small cakes carefully arranged on the table fill the room with a warm, spiced fragrance. Ooh, I like spices.
I used to love cooking for my children when they were younger. I miss it sometimes. I'm quite certain they eat absolute rubbish nowadays.
He gazes at the biscuits with a gentle nostalgia.
Anyway, if you would like, Your Grace, I would certainly prepare little treats for our knights from time to time. A good cookie shared is worth 1,000 words, isn't it? That's actually how I met my wife.
All right. That's pretty cool, man. I like that you bake. I'm gonna kill you. You are a noble. Don't say to kill the nobles. Listen, I'm a cool noble. That is only semi-tyrannical. What is this room? Oh my god, he's cooking? Arlen can now cook a snack for one knight each cycle. Giving a snack to a knight will give them a small bonus if they're sent on a quest. Each knight likes some specific snacks. You'll have to discover which ones. Giving a knight a snack they will like will result in an affinity bonus. Okay. I like the sound of that. How do I, Do I have to just remember that this room exists? Because I'm going to forget this. It's like people have $10 million in the bank and we say we need to rise and fight the rich. Dude, you're one of them. No, we definitely do need to rise up and fight the rich. Also, I will be honest with you. It sounds like you're talking about Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish is cool as hell. Her net worth is only like $40 million. And also she donated like half of that to charity. And there's a huge difference between someone with $40 million in net worth and over $1 billion. $1 billion is fucking insane. No one needs $1 billion on this planet. Not a single person needs that much money. Eat the rich? I agree. Eat the shit out of the rich. What the... Why isn't the kitchen showing up on my... Oh, it's down here. I'm dumb. I didn't realize there was a scroll bar. Okay, we'll go to the kitchen. But also, we should go to the intendancy so I can get more rumors. Never mind. I'm not allowed. Don't want to eat the shit of rich people? Why? It might be made out of gold. Actors and performers who earn their wealth are far different than the ilk of Musk and Bezos. I agree. Not even considering like the way that they earn their wealth, which obviously is very different, but just the amount of wealth between the two. Like, there's a large difference between rich and like billionaire status, you know? Okay, you guys are gonna get me murdered by the Trump administration, by the way. I'm on video now talking big shit about rich people. Not like it's the first time. Okay, well, Gwendon is a little bitch boy, and I hate him. But let's see what quests we got so we can see who we want to buff. First and foremost, I need to get this done sooner rather than later. You need charisma and wit. Unfortunately, Gwendon probably needs to be one of the people that goes on this quest. I think it's got to be Ursula for sure. Your requests are killing me. Okay. I think it do have to be Ursula and Gwendon, much as I hate to admit it. It's fine. We're currently out of munitions, yet somehow America has a weapon shortage. It's because we keep starting wars for no goddamn reason. All right, this is going to make the people like me more, the nobles like me less. Can I see my glossary real quick? You have fear of the dark. You're arrogant. Your score modification is based on the impact on nobility satisfaction. That means I can't send you. Literally cannot, because you will do a bad job. So, unfortunately, it is going to have to be Angelica, who I think is going to fail. Which is a bummer. I tell you what, though, I will buy the royal sword and give it to Angelica in the hopes that it will help. And we will go over here. Fire a royal sword. That's exactly what I did, my friend. We're going to give this bow to you. Okay. Oh my, I'll come back victorious, Your Grace. Please do. Sorry, slight delay. No worries. No worries at all. All right, I need the people to like me. I need merchants to like me a little bit. Track and diplomatically repel these flying creatures from the region. Roberto hates diplomacy. People's Emissary requests royal protection for the proper conduct of a well-attended local event known as Squash Festival. Sending knights would be a great sign of esteem for the people. Nobility, gross. It's also monster hunting. I don't think it is, though, because it's nobility. I mean, it's diplomatically repelling the flying creatures. The other version of this quest was monster hunting. Unfortunately, you guys are bad at all these quests. I think the only one I could send you guys on is this one. And I think that what's-his-face is going to freaking hate it. But we'll try it. We will try it. And I tell you what, I'm a little worried that this one's going to fail. So let's try and, like, feed you cookie that gives you charisma or something. I have no idea what any of these do. How many knights do we have? 4. And I think we can have a maximum of 6. I turned one down because he was a bloodthirsty dickhead. Angelica, I'm looking at you and I'm wondering what you might like. I feel like since this is your uncle, you probably will like the cookies that he makes. Small shortbread cookie, soft, buttery, and generously itself. It tastes exactly like it looks.
What a tasty idea, Your Grace. I'll get cooking straight away.
All right. You're always cutting the fun, people. He was a jerk, man. He wanted me to murder that one lady's daughter. Okay. I think we have done everything we need to do for the day, I'm pretty sure. And armor can be repaired. I completely forgot that we need to repair our armor. Whoops. You're almost dead. All right, repairing armor turns out very expensive. I'm poor. You hated that? You hated that? Okay, I'm making everyone dislike me. Except for Angelica, she likes me. Womp, 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 womp. Looks like we're getting money from having these people in our domains. You saw that I played Lootbound before release. Am I going to play it again? I have been playing it off the off camera. I'm not sure. It's a fun game, but now we're playing this, so I don't know if I'm going to be revisiting it on the channel. But I will say I unlocked the witch, and the witch is pretty freaking cool. I like the witch a lot. Following several hours of negotiations and several exasperated sighs, the princess finally agreed to give up her rebellion and follow your knight. Okay, cool. Sorry about destroying your rebellion, though. I think rebellions are pretty cool. Okay, so far so good. You're arrogant. You are butchering my stuff. Roberto, please. Yes! 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 Yeah! Great success. We'd love to see it. Huge. You'll definitely play in Lootbound. It's really good. Sorry, it looks really good. It is really good. It's fun. You too, but you want to watch Quantic? You like watching him? Thank you so much, man. That's a nice thing to say. We will see. I don't know how long this is. You're a voyeur. I don't know how long this game is, but I tell you, if we finish it sooner than I expect, then we'll definitely check out Lootbound. Because like I said, I'm having a great time with it off camera. Okay. Good. We got some food supplies. Love to see it. Got people leveling up. You love to see that too. I'll tell you, you're our only magic person. So I kind of want to send you with magic. You're jaded? Me too, dude. Goberto. We fully figured out Goberto. Comparatively, we know... Actually, we know a lot more about Ursula than I thought, to be honest. Roberto, you're like really bad at things. You're really bad at everything. I don't know. Should I just increase your strength, man? Should I really just make you the strength man? I guess. If your stats are this bad, you should probably just focus on one thing. Strong? Yeah. All right, Gwendon, what are you good at? Gwendon, I hate to admit, is pretty good at most things. Now for the golden guy, yeah, I'm not sure what to give him. I feel like I'm going to give him wit, because we don't have people that are great at wit currently, and I only have one item that could possibly give it. All right.
Ah, Your Grace, do you have a cup of tea? A little bird has shared a most interesting anecdote with me.
You're fortunate. Chance of scoring a score bonus if it grants a better outcome. Okay, that's huge. Let's investigate Ursula once.
Very well, Your Grace. We will start investigating at once.
All right, cool. Oh, we got people to talk to.
Oh, Your Grace, is everything going as you wish?
Having seen you coming, the young girl moves away from the window. Yes, and you? Everything's fine. Thank you for asking. I must say my latest quests have really energized me. Thank you for allowing me to remain a knight at your table, Your Grace. Lately, I feel like I'm finally useful. I mean, no, I feel like I've truly made progress. You're doing great, Angelica. In fact, I think you might be my best knight, to be honest with you. Yes, that's it. I feel like I'm getting closer to my ideal, thanks to the missions you entrusted me. Even if I know the road is still long before I can equal my role model. Who's your role model? I've always been passionate about the stories of Shamrock of Clovermount, one of the greatest knights from the reign of the former sovereign Candid the Kind. They were a knight who always followed their heart and their ideals while remaining true to their friendships. They sound pretty freaking cool, dude. Shamrock is a Clovermount, so in a way, I want to live up to his legends. I want to become the knight the little girl I once would have looked up to. Sorry, I hope that doesn't sound too silly. I think that sounds awesome, Angelica. I think you're pretty cool. Don't apologize, it's touching. Then, in that case, here's a line that will become part of my own legend. She returns to the window. Okay, cool. Ursula, hello, how are you doing? Oh, hey, hello, Your Grace. I was just thinking about you. Really? No. Rude. Okay. Now we're staring at each other. Okay, good. Actually, I was reminiscing a little bit about my county. Its little culinary eccentricities. Leaning against the table, she crushes a strange mixture with a mortar. I mean, I don't want to be rude to Ursula. That looks delicious. Well said. A real treat. The fire twig from Brimwood. A little gem of mixology. Cardamom, rum, and syrupy spider porridge. Gross. In that order, otherwise you'll ruin it. Saw quite a few of these little creatures crawling on the walls of your towers, so I took the liberty. Made my mouth water. You just eat spiders, huh? It's very gross. This game was accurate. Little girls would never be knights. Only nobles could be a knight. I think she might be a noble. She's related to my attendant, the guy that gives me advice. She crushes the carcasses of the poor animals with a disturbing level of enthusiasm. There are plenty in Brimwood, too. It made me feel a bit nostalgic. But I decided to catch them and give them a new home in my throat. Gross. Warms me up and gives me courage. Lets out a laugh. Why did you leave? You sure do ask a lot of questions. Let's just say I've always liked dragging my carcass around. And after rotting in the same spot for a while, you gotta do something so you don't die of boredom, right? You were wandering too, before this, weren't you? Bet you can understand. I don't want to make her feel bad, but I am curious if she's doing this for a particular reason. Ah, it's ready. She ignores your question and vigorously stirs her mixture as she pours it into 2 glasses. You're gonna do me the favor of tasting it, aren't you? Gross? It would be pretty rude not to drink her disgusting concoction, though. Alright, why not? Let's go, comrade. You clink glasses and raise yours to your lips. Bitter and strong, the liquid sets your throat ablaze and twists your gut. You flail, then choke, and finally spit it out in a panic. Not cool. Not bad, eh? I admit, it's hard when you're not used to it, but I guess you'll die less ignorant. You should come to Brimwood one of these days. You'll give my comrades a laugh. Alright. Okay. So we looked at the intendancy. We don't have to do the kitchen yet. Let's listen to what our audience people have to say. I forgot that I need to have 300 gold. Whoops. We're running out of time, dude. Finally managed to put an end to this heresy. My daughter was returned to me. She now sits enthroned in her room, grounded from going out, and forced to reflect on her behavior. Meanwhile, the protests have subsided. For all that, I offer you my deepest gratitude. Fortunately, I must admit that all these events have weakened Gavalt's stature, but you have fulfilled your part of the bargain. Yay! We got a new alliance. Thus, from today, you may consider our county as your close ally. And as for my very personal gratitude, I present to you a relic of our family, snatched from my daughter's hands. It's yours with all the usual precautions. Got like a vault axe, huge. Wonderful. We can discuss the details. Don't get too comfortable, though. The lion behind her licks its lips. Okay. A grounding? Yeah. Got grounded big time. Hildy? Hello, Hildy. You look pretty cool.
Greetings, Your Grace.
Each word crossing her lips seems finely chiseled by the very hand of the gods.
Lady Hildy in person? To what do we owe the honor of your presence?
Alas, sir, a most cruel affliction. To introduce myself, I am Hildy from the lands of Oreaphon, Your Grace.
The greatest minstrel these lands have ever known. I'm your most devoted admirer. I was even amongst the crowd during your last performance.
That is not quite what I wish to learn, but thank you for sparing me the tedious details. Yet mark the irony. What remains of a bard unable to finish a song? I intended to travel through the Britannia provinces, celebrating the return of the great sovereign of the White Tower of Breeze with a victorious melody.
She studies you as if searching for a trace of the myth between the two brow ridges of your mask. You have time to beat this game, or is it random? Like, you have, like, goals? Well, we currently have a goal. We have to get 8 of the merchants' respect, 14 of the people's, and 300 gold before cycle 8, which is in 2 cycles, I believe. So there are quests that you have to accept and complete. I don't know what happens if you lose. I assume I get murdered, but I'm not entirely sure.
Your legend, in short. But now, as I polish the final verses, I find myself hesitating, and I have no desire to sing of nonsense. In order to avoid creating a legend of falsehood, I thought it best to obtain the information from the source. So tell me, my dear sovereign, how would you describe the kind of reign you aspire to? What legacy would you wish to leave behind?
And I can check out that axe. Can I do that right now? In the middle of talking to my peeps. I like the idea of mercy. I've got an open heart, and I protect the weak people.
Mercy? Yes, quite. That aligns perfectly with my initial vision. My hesitation was but a comma in an ocean of certainties.
She smooths the folds of her tunic and draws herself up slightly.
Thus, allow me to present the first draft of your epic, Your Grace, written in the Anglo vernacular.
Ooh.
To the north and to the south, or was it by the river's mouth?
Lady's got a good voice, huh?
Look there stands the tower, cold and bare. There stands the tower. The wind wails through these empty halls. Ivy climbs the crumbling walls, yet one fire is still alight in a turret burning bright. For below, a knight is riding through the snow up to the tower. They say our
He's crying.
this land to glory days of yore. What Nimrod built will shine anew, white stone upon a sky of blue. There, look there stands the tower, proud and fair. There stands the tower, as good and just as candidates reign. Our ruler shall be kind again. Let every bard and harper sing. Beloved is a peaceful king.
Hell yeah, brother.
There, look there stands the tower, proud and fair, the sovereign tower.
Thanks, Ellie. That was pretty sick, dude. You love your dogs. They're sleeping in the middle of the corridor from your room, so you need to dodge 2 dogs walking. That's very cute.
What a voice! As if it fell straight from the celestial peaks.
He wipes a few tears from the corners of his eyes.
My deepest thanks, Lady Hildy. Now there is a ballad that restores the lyrical heritage of our lands to its former glory.
Think nothing of it. I should be the one thanking you. In fact, I'll give you 2 free passes for my next recital. Thank you, Lady Hildy.
Goodbye, Your Grace.
All right, cool. Can I look at... Yeah, I don't think I can look at my stuff from here, man. Oops. Yeah, I can't look at my inventory from here, unfortunately. What happens if we don't reach the goal of 8 cycles? I'm not sure. I feel like I might get murdered. But we do have demonic power that lets me go back in time. But I'd rather not use that. Roland's back. Hello, Roland.
Your Grace, pirates.
Pirates attacking Grest?
Aye.
They've not given us trouble before, but it seems that our charming little village was just along their scenic route. We're holding out, but we can't keep this up alone. My best knights are yours. Thanks, Your Grace. We'll hang tight till your knights get there.
Our knights should make haste, Your Grace, otherwise I feel we shall find Grest in ruins.
All right. Hello, Daisy. How you doing? I like your goat.
My respects, very illustrious sovereign. I'm here, and I brought my goat, Majestina.
Hi, Majestina. How you doing? The beast planted firmly behind your visitor sizes you up as if calculating the best way to humiliate you in public. Majestina, please don't do that.
So, basically, if there's any, hullabaloo in Milkford, we'll be the ones to come see you.
You notice Majestina solemnly beginning to nibble at the hem of Daisy's dress. Okay. Anything else?
Right, so I also wanted to let you know that a barn collapsed in Milkford. Some animals got squashed.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
I'll spare you the juicy details, but a little bit of coin for rebuilding would go amiss.
All right. Sorry for your loss. Take the money.
Much obliged. Majestina is thrilled to hear this, too.
Majestina's eyes remain fixed to yours. Her pupils, like tiny black knives, stare at you, murderously. Majestina, please. I'm nice. Deep inside, you feel her unspoken message. I'll be back. Oh my goodness. Braylon, hello.
Your Grace, regarding the organization of a sports tournament in Rosen, would you prefer to promote croquet or chess? We can't seem to agree.
All these sports are butt cheeks. I'll go with croquet, I guess. 30 gold, have 14 people, now 70 less gold. True. We are having a hard time balancing this stuff out.
Understood.
All right, we got a lot of stuff going on, my goodness.
I did not expect the eternal disputes of our neighbors to come to your attention so early, Your Grace. I suppose you can't change Gavalt's nature, though.
Isn't Gavalt's first attempt at insurrection, is it?
That is the least one could say. The fall of the former tyrant owes everything to the alliance of our two peoples, but any resemblance to recent events remains fragile. You chose a pure and simple repression against the noise of revolt. An understandable choice. This princess was not ready to rule, and Matilda's rigor bore no resemblance to the tyranny she had once overthrown herself. However, it is unfortunate that the people's grievances were dismissed so quickly.
I agree. What else could I have done?
Between black and white lies an entire kingdom of gray, Your Grace.
Well, now you're making me feel bad, Elwana. That's pretty rude. I feel like you're telling me I should go back in time to fix what I just did, but I also feel like using demon powers is probably not good for me, personally. Hello. Following your alliance with Gavalt, they have shared some of their knowledge and expertise with us. I couldn't wait to make this little treasure if you're interested. A real technological gem, to be honest. Combination of your eyelids grow heavy. And then the whole thing is cooled to ambient temperature. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I'm getting sidetracked, but look at this. It's worth it. Okay. Now I can get this thing. Strength 1 and Shield 2 seems pretty good. She's thick. Oh my goodness. You guys seem to like Karina. 1 strength, 2 shield seems pretty freaking good, if I'm being honest. I can't afford to buy anything right now, though. I need money. Which are kind of hurt.
It is heartening to see that your story is already inspiring greatest artists, isn't it? After all, the people of Breeze have waited a long time. Your ascension is a breath of hope that I am sure will only grow with time.
Okay. I don't know if I'm comfortable with all these expectations.
Cast aside your doubts, your grace. I firmly believe that a people who have waited so long to be guided will know how to forgive any potential missteps. We've known a century without a crown, after all. I myself grew up with tales of the old monarchs, but I never knew them beyond the pages of books. Your arrival is the only horizon my generation has patiently hoped for in the shadow of the sleeping tower.
How was Breeze organized before that?
Even though the local nobles were doing their best to organize themselves, the pressure to find a regent figure continued to grow until it became stifling. From the outside, it would have looked as if we were holding our own, but to me, it felt like suffocating under the weight of the whole world. And if things had continued that way...
Chooses his words carefully.
To my great dismay, I was the favorite for the royal selection, but as is plainly obvious, the doors of the tower remained closed to me. Lack of a crown, I suppose I would have ended up as the Count of Breeze.
Voice trails off into a long sigh. All right, he doesn't have aspirations for rule, which is good news as my attendant. Okay. Well, why don't we see where our knights are going to go? I need to help Roland ASAP. Goberto seems like maybe a choice for this. I think probably Goberto and Gwendon. Probably handle this between the two of them. I hope. I do think we maybe have too much strength, though. 3 strength, -2 magic. Holy crap. Alright, you can have a cool axe. Roberto, I believe in you. Gwendon, you're there too. Alright, what other quests do we have? A lot of charisma, a lot of wit, low amount of agility. I think we need more charisma for that, to be honest with you. I don't have a way to get more charisma, unfortunately. A great gargoyle, expect a sea creature. It's going to give me 80 gold and 2 of the people's respect. I think that I need to get the merchants to like me very shortly. So why don't we send in you two? And I think that I would like you to have more strength. You don't really need charisma at the moment. Stream is dead? Uh-oh. Is it? Give me 1 second to check. Did we F? Seems okay on my end. We back? Okay, huge. Sorry about that. My bitrate seems to be trash for some reason. But only on the Twitch side. It seems totally fine for the YouTube side, which is strange. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, well, hopefully people come back in. Okay, you can have a food supply. Congratulations. Discord bot even announced you coming live again? Oops. Not great. Not great. Let's go to the kitchen. Did Angelica like that meal? Do we know? Seems like something this jerk would like. Gotta be honest, there's not an ounce of shame. That means that this guy will probably like it.
What a tasty idea, Your Grace. I'll get cooking straight away.
You're hungry? And with the thing in the oven, eating for hungry is bad. Yeah, I'm hungry too, to be honest with you. I don't know what I'm gonna make after stream. Okay. I think we send our dudes and hope for the best. Oh. Honestly, I think you guys might be fine. What is the danger to you? 1 to 4? Okay, we're not fine. You might die if I don't repair your armor. Why is your armor so expensive to repair? Ah, it just goes up based on the number of repairs you do at once. Okay, stream elements, you're a little late. Just a little late. All right, let's send our peeps and hope for the best. You liked that mission. Good. Bum 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 bum. Oh crap, that's gonna take 2 things. Uh-oh. Okay, you liked it because I sent you to find a relic. I forgot that you liked that. Just send the 7 out of 7 for that mission. Who's that? Oh crap. Okay, good. Oh crap. Okay, good. Okay, we barely succeeded. You love to see it. Oh my god, you took so much damage. Hate that for me. I see. So if you... It's not added together entirely. The 1 to 4 damage? Oh, he would have failed that big time. He's terrible. His stats would not have been good for that mission. So that is interesting. I did not realize that your stats were not added together. So, like, for example, you being enough agility did not counteract you being terrible at agility. And you not having enough strength was counteracted because you had so much. But your wits destroyed us here, man. That makes me think I should do it like an all-around for, like, everyone. Or I could just be better at sending people on things. I don't know, man. Kind of like the idea of giving you a magic. You could kind of be our all-arounder. Kinda. Okay, we got a rumor.
Ah, Your Grace, do have a cup of tea. A little bird has shared a most interesting anecdote with me.
Ursula does not like magic rituals. Interesting. Okay, we're back to investigating people. Investigate Roberto.
Very well, Your Grace. We shall start investigating at once.
Okay, I've got enough stuff now. But not enough merchant, which is a problem because I think I might die tomorrow. Raise your arms for a second.
Raise in the air, you mean?
Yep, arms spread wide so I can examine every inch of that armor.
But the thing is, this kind of armor isn't...
Come on, higher. 1, 2, and 3 higher, come on.
But...
What are you guys saying? You, like, click through without me doing it? Trellises?
But...
Dragon comes tomorrow? Yeah, I'm hoping that I could somehow get merchant's satisfaction today. Do I have another kitchen that I can do? Oh. Can I do this twice a day, or did I just forget to do it today? Sir, like me? Oh, okay, you like whatever that was. What did I just send that man? Hold on. Hold on, I'm writing it down. Hold the phone. Hold on. Rewind. What did you just like, sir? I gave dipshit a crepe. He likes crepes. Okay, hold on. We're adding it to our list here. Gwendon. Old door. We got Gwendon likes crepes. Good. We're learning. All right, audiences for the day. What you got for me?
Greetings, dear sovereign.
Weary voice of the man before you is the only thing that portrays his seemingly normal identity.
I am coming to you with a particular problem. It has been gnawing at me for days. I can't find sleep anymore.
You and me both, brother.
How should I put this? Please keep your distance from our grace. The problem is that there's an imposter on our throne. You!
Yeah, you probably should have tried to stab me, moron. You were saying?
The preventative blessings against the royal assassinations, your grace, and it has just saved you from a most violent death. Indeed, it is highly effective if you are aware of its existence. This won't stop me from...
Who sent you?
Go to hell. I'm not sure we'll get anything out of him. You, the pretender.
I mean, he clearly can't kill me, so, like, if he wants to try again, that's fine. Let's set him free. Hey, Sir Smiles. Big Brain Flux. Hell yeah, brother. How you doing? He disappears as quickly as he appeared. Evening. Hello. Hello.
A bold decision, your grace.
And by bold, he means devoid of any instinct for survival. It's fine.
I suppose we should thank him for that thrilling spectacle. Let us resume today's audiences, your grace.
Hello. Ooh, who are you?
Ah, your grace, what a coincidence. Now that you've cleaned up that whole mess in the vault, we'll be seeing much more of each other. A real pleasure.
Hello, Purple YouTube. Hello. And who's with you? Hi, I'm the emissary from the second largest village in Gavalt. Shavignal, not Mavignac. Take something out of her pocket. Fancy a slice of my cheese? Oh my god, you got little mice? I love you. A purely reptilian instinct screams at you to accept that little piece of cheese into your system, defying morality. Yes. Go on, buddy, take a bite of the pocket cheese. A test of trust. The official welcoming ceremony for the people of Gavalt. Make a good impression, almost unanimously. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. You pop a small piece of the cheese in your mouth. It's sharp, dry, with a distinct aftertaste, no doubt the intended effect for a cheese artisanally matured in pocket. Culinary goldsmithing. I love it. You're doing okay? You're about to devour the leftover dino nuggets that your children refuse to eat? Hell yeah, dude.
No way. No way you ate it. The madness.
You liked it? I have plenty more in my pocket. I'll eat more cheese. No! Give me more cheese! The Twitch stream broke? Yeah, sorry about that, Kratosin. It's back, thankfully. Unless it broke again. Hold on. Did it break again? Oh my god, did it? It might have. What the heck is going on, man? The strange thing is I'm not dropping frames or anything. Pocket cheese sounds like something your children are preparing. Wonderful.
Ah, your grace, we have made a fabulous discovery. A value. You know, the ones from the old tales. It's so cool.
All right. We have to do something before there are casualties?
Ah, yes, I hadn't thought of that. Maybe it's a little dangerous, but it seemed quite cute.
Watch me all over the platforms? Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate you.
You are truly your sister's brother.
Don't worry, Uncle. I'm sure everything will be fine. It's only a value.
Our grace deals with this kind of thing every day, right?
Maybe? Kill the creature before anyone gets hurt? Don't kill the creature. A sacrifice? My goodness. We'll, bait it and study it. That seems fine. You look at Sir Elioth expectantly.
What do you mean, a bait? Not you, sir. But you'll have to find something. Oh, yes, let's find something else more suitable.
All right. Hello, Daisy.
Did you know that pigeons can make nests for their little friends? The problem is that a couple of pigeons have decided to make a nest for a giant bat. Doesn't use it, but it feels very welcome.
All right. I know a good taxidermist. I don't know that. Points for studies. Go science. Yeah, but that's a quest. I wouldn't have gotten it right away, I don't think. Kill the pigeons and bat when we get the message? No. I'll send people to take care of it, I guess. Oh, shit. If I do that, I'll fail my quest tomorrow? No! I don't want to fail my quest tomorrow. But also, I'll get taxes, so maybe I won't fail my quest tomorrow. I don't want to murder the pigeons. Or if you like, I'm going to shelter my animals just in case, eh? Your Grace, some missives have been delivered to you. They're carried here by chicken and are carefully wrapped in what appears to be noble public latrine sheets. Gross. Well, snack time now. Bye-bye. Wash your hands. All right. Hello, friend. How you doing?
Ah, Your Grace. I won't deny my concern regarding recent events. An assassination attempt so early in your reign. It is utterly beyond reason. Finding out more about this man's motivations or origins would probably have eased my concerns, but alas. But I suppose I should be less surprised. This sort of thing happens in every reign.
Am I nothing but a tool of dark power in people's eyes? Never science. Science doesn't build swords. Science is the reason we have swords.
I'm afraid that any soul that sits upon the throne inevitably invites the wrath of those who reject the authority of another. But let us be optimistic. I am convinced that with time you will prove yourself worthy of your reign and dispel any misplaced grudges against you. Perhaps you'll even prove that there is a certain advantage to leaving you alive.
I am pretty cool. I can't move around on this map, by the way. It lets me zoom, but I can't, like, move where I'm zooming. I don't know if that's a bug or something. So you're late to the stream. What is this kingdom management? It's called Sovereign Tower. And it's kind of like Dispatch, but visual novel style. And it's pretty cool. Which stream is Dedge? Thank you for letting me know. I don't know why it's staying Dedge. But I appreciate you letting me know, Zilch. Sorry about that. Flirting with the statue time?
Oh, my dear Sovereign, thank goodness you were unharmed. I was horrified to learn of the attempt on your life, having been alerted the very moment the tower's defense systems were activated. And yet you have chosen to show mercy to the man who sought to harm you. I must confess, my Sovereign, this troubles me deeply.
Sorry. Knowing that I am under your protection, I have little to fear. Hell yeah, we're flirting.
Watching over you is my most sacred duty, dear Sovereign. I must admit I am surprised to see this ancient magic has lost none of its splendor. Protective blessing has survived the ravages of time. Alas, I fear it is but a fragile shield. Should an army ever lay siege to this tower to strike at you, this magical rampart would prove a meager defense indeed.
It's back again. Huge. Thank you, Zilch. Sovereign Tower, man, this is so stylish. Hey, Dragon Apple, welcome on in. And yeah, it's really good.
Let us hope you never have to face such a dire fate, my dear Sovereign.
Thank you. I got no rooms, sadly. Okay. Let us check on our intendancy. Nothing. Nothing doing. Check on our knights in the round table. All right. You like destroying wyverns, but you hate diplomacy, so you'll hate that. You do like hunting stuff, but you're kind of terrible. We know that Gwendon is afraid of the dark, so sending him for this would be a terrible idea. Wit and charisma. I can't really send frickin' Gwendon on this, even though he'd be good at it, because he likes the nobles. You like murdering large creatures, but you'd be terrible at this, Roberto, whatever your name is. Also, we're not killing it, we're capturing it. I think this was one for Angelica. A new cow catapult. What the hell? Mineral barrel of salted cod from Gress has been stolen and hidden in a dark cellar. Send a knight to search for it and bring it back. Diplomacy is not something you guys like doing. Science education help you towards more effective build and durability, but a smith is still required, which works with science. Hell yeah, dude. I really think Goberto's going to fail and die if I send him on this. Gwendon is just going to be stupid about this because he likes nobles. Is low risk damage-wise, though. Alright, Goberto, where can I send you, dude? Why are you so bad at everything that you do? Maybe if we give him so much strength, you can like power through the other horrible stats that you have. And the gold guy to the nobles. I think this is going to go poorly, to be honest. Because we're specifically investigating the nobles. But that is what I did there, Curtis. Man, I think I'm going to get Goberto killed if I send him on this. Goberto's just kind of bad at everything he tries to do. Corrupted nobles? All the nobles are corrupt. They're horrible. You like hunting, you like dueling, you like relic discovery. You do not like diplomacy. You think this is a relic discovery? You will literally die if you fail this. You're going to take up to 5 damage. Here, you can have Paul with you. And you can have, you have some cheese. Enjoy. All right. I do need to heal you, though, because you might die. All right, good. Now you're fine. You're fine. You guys are fine. Let's send someone some food. We can't. We're not allowed. Is there a way to increase defense by the shield? Yes, but they can only equip one item each. And there's a shield that doesn't add any stats, and there's one that does add stats, but only 1 strength. And also, more importantly, I need 300 gold tomorrow, or else I will fail this quest, so I can't spend any of my gold at this point. Okay, I think I've done everything there is to do. So let's send him. Big bucks, no whammies. Don't fail. Roberto liked that. Good. It's tomorrow? Yeah, unfortunately. All right, Dragon Knight do be pissed off. Okay. Good job, Angelica. Ursula, you're doing much more helpful things than Angelica. Well done. You took a lot of damage. Eat that. Not a big fan of that. I mean, no negatives. We got Rebloshan. The cheese, apparently. 1 strength and 1 wit and 1 armor. That's pretty good. Okay. Good. Huge. Wow, he's surprisingly good at this. Good job. What happened there? You just really like doing it. You got 1,000 because you like nobles. I swear we were investigating the nobles, but that's okay. A wit potion sounds helpful. Roberto? Oh my god. Ah! Okay, you had a great success, and then you failed. You're inattentive, you dick. You're inattentive and you're unlucky. You love to see it. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Good job, everyone. Salted cod. -2 charisma, but you get 1 magic. Okay. Angelica, I'm going to give you a 1 wit. Roberto, I truly don't know what to do with you. You're kind of awful at everything. I tell you what, I think you need more agility, man. All right, what do we got?
Ah, Your Grace, do you have a cup of tea? A little bird has shared a most interesting anecdote with me.
You love cheese. Okay, score bonus when equipped with cheese. That explains why Goberto had a huge score bonus just now, because I gave him cheese to bring with him. I too like cheese, Goberto, so congratulations. How come we can't figure out more about Gwendon? Shouldn't the rumors reveal these 2 things for us? We know nothing about Ursula. No. I don't want to dismiss you. Sorry, I just wanted to get out of here. Likes cheese, so keep him away from the bathrooms of cheese farts. My goodness. Well, let's go find out more about Ursula.
Very well, Your Grace. We will start investigating at once.
Talk to Gwendon.
When will we be finally able to eat properly in this cursed tower? This soup, tasteless, bland, a veritable crime against my noble palate.
Nobody's forcing you to eat it?
Should we ignore such crimes as a given? Inaction does not make a knight.
He stops and seems to fix his gaze on something in the distance.
Did you know that the last time I was served a dish as pitiful as this, someone was murdered at the same dinner table? You seem shocked, but yes, murdered. Not by my hand, of course. I would never permit such a vulgar end with such cowardice attached. I recall it so vividly. The late Duke of Beaconsbury face down in his vile stew, which is already a crime in itself. Such a terrible evening. The wine wasn't half bad, though.
He was poisoned?
Even worse, it was enough even without being able to see in the dark, the splashes, the screams, and the reek of that stew. And what about my family's beautiful silk tablecloth? Completely ruined. Trust me, it's something that stays with you for life.
Or is rampant nowadays? It must displease you?
Displeased? I despise it. It's brutal, inelegant, and it ruins the upholstery.
He doesn't like assassination. Interesting.
There's nothing glorious about it. There's no honor in sneaking off to murder someone while their family, just in the next room, goes about their lives in blissful ignorance. It's all so hollow.
All right. I'm surprised that you don't like assassination, I guess.
And so I asked Uncle Arlen to make me a knight, like a real one.
Big dreams, huh? That's cute. Not exactly my vibe.
Then why are you here?
Was bored out of my skull. This place looked like it might be interesting. Now I live here, I guess.
Well, I always dreamed of it. Knights are supposed to be brave and sparkly.
You forgot dead by 30.
Yeah. I thought being a knight was what I always wanted, but I wonder if perhaps I made a mistake.
Nope. After all, it's a dirty job. At least we get dramatic cloaks and curious looks. Gotta enjoy the perks, right? Scare children and look cool in the wind.
So you feel that way too? The joy from being a bit admires?
I was just trying to sound relatable. I'm better by myself, honestly. All right. Good to know. Okay, Twitch is probably messed up because it went down, but in order to not get pre-rolls, I do have to run an ad at some point within the next 17 minutes, so it might as well be now, I guess. Hey, Cubus, welcome on in. Sorry for the terrible timing here. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're going to find out what the Dragon Knight do after this musical break, so feel free to grab a snack, Get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do whatever it is you got to do, but don't go too far because we'll be back in 3 minutes after this musical break. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a fun stream so far. Let's find out what this freaking Dragonite is going to say to us, shall we?
Lo, this is the moment. The hour hath arrived, false sovereign. Verily, I shall await thee on the morrow at first light, where the sun doth ascend upon the loftiest tower of Rakovic.
Yeah, too early. Why not in the afternoon? Or actually came around on time? True.
Perchance you may speaketh true. Allow me to peruse mine agenda. Aye, the afternoon will prove suitable. The morrow's weather in mine lands appeareth fair. A splendid plan is doth sound.
All right. My best knights will be called upon to fight you. Why? I did the thing.
I hope thy knights art well prepared. On the morrow, then.
I did say afternoon, though. Rupin? Hello, you're looking pretty cool. I like your head tattoo.
Your Grace.
My name is Rupin. I'm a modest merchant of curiosities in Brimwood and a humble treasurer of our little local fraternity, you see. Do you run a Thieves' Guild? Because you look like you run a Thieves' Guild.
Local fraternity? Are you referring to Brimwood's guild?
That's correct. I'll get straight to the point. The poor man you recently encountered, that lost sheep who had the audacity to take a shot at you, is not unknown to us.
Excuse me?
Rest assured, this individual acted on his own initiative, and his actions have been unanimously disavowed by our members. The Brimwood Guild, keen to preserve our relations, has therefore tasked me with conveying its deepest apologies and assuring you that he has been promptly removed from our ranks. We hope this resolution appeases the Sovereign.
Well then, what a peculiar situation. This man's reputation is not unknown to me. He is said to be the eyes and ears of Britannia's criminal underworld, as well as a sharp connoisseur who would take an interest even in equipment deemed obsolete by most. Although I am not particularly keen on the idea, having his services could definitely be an advantage. Let us say the kingdom's resources could well use this kind of boost. Alright, cool. Am I by any chance going to stream Dupery anytime soon? Let me check to see if it's coming out anytime soon. One moment, please. Dupery. I don't know when it's coming out, so probably not. But if it does come out soon, then I'd be happy to stream it because it'll be a fun time. Also, thank you for asking. Appreciate you, Luke. Hello.
The fortune teller saw me in her crystal ball, standing before you with a grievance. I am not one to obstruct destiny. So happens that some members of the nobility are interfering a little too much in our work. My colleagues would like to be granted a bit more autonomy to avoid any potential harmful influence on our research.
All right. I do agree that it is only fair that the scholars should be able to oversee any actions by the nobles. I like the sound of that.
Oh, not quite the help we were hoping for, but if it lets us criticize the reckless spending.
Gwendon disliked that, but someone liked it, but I didn't see who liked it. Ursula liked that as well. Okay. The nobles hate us, which I think means I'm doing a good job.
Your Grace, I believe it is my duty to inform you that a scandalous manuscript is currently circulating among the people of Rosen. A scholar, let's say, particularly inspired within our circle, has authored it. Though presented as historical, it contains passages so exciting that they set certain minds aflutter. The manuscript is wildly popular. Of course, I alerted you immediately after studying it in detail.
Are you reading smut, dude? Let it circulate. I wish to study it myself in detail. Republished a fictionalized censored version for public display. Boo! Reward it for the amusement it brings people? Hell yeah, dude. Let's do it.
Understood.
All right, we publish smut. You love to see it. All right. Hello, crime man. How you doing? It would be undoubtedly wise to invite the man introduced as the Brimwood Guild's treasurer to lend us his services as a pawnbroker. Rupin, I hope that you'll join me, sir. I did the rumors for the day. I didn't do the kitchen. But I also don't know who I'm going to send where. Okay. We need to face the Dragon Knight. And we're probably going to die. I mean, obviously we're sending all four of you. Is there anything I could do to help you guys fail less hard? You've got no freaking magic, like, at all. The only person that has any good amount of magic is Ursula. And also, you're all gonna die if I don't frickin' heal you. I think we're gonna die, guys. We don't really need the wit, but we do get a huge score bonus if we give this man cheese. So let's give him some cheese. Yeah, this is cheese. Good. Good to die once, you gain experience. Is that true? Okay. You've given this man cheese, and we love that for him. Don't need wit. We do need magic. We do need agility. We don't need charisma. So you, sir, have some frickin' cheese. I mean,
cod. Hope you a crybaby and stop beating that heart around like a race car for once. My goodness. You put your trust in some people to die. I'd rather they didn't. Okay. I keep pissing off what's-his-face, so I'm going to keep giving him food that he likes. Don't tell anyone. You like crepes? Yum. Alright, let's heal our dudes so they don't die horribly. It is going to cost me a lot of money to do so, which I hate. I can't afford to repair anyone else. It's not good news. Okay. Ooh, boy. Okay. Well, hopefully, you know. Hopefully you don't die, I guess. I could get you a shield. You still might die. But, you know, hopefully you guys don't die, is what I have to say about that. Here we go. You're eating the cheese? Don't do that. I need that cheese. Alright, good job, everyone. I believe in you. Dragon Knight looms imposingly before your knights, rage burning in his gaze. Your fate will be determined here and now. Is this the guy we'll have to fight? He's a bit scary.
My armor is my armor, and my swords are my swords.
Alright, you wield an axe, sir.
The glory is mine.
Finally, a challenge worthy of a knight of my stature.
Boring. Alright, good job, everybody. I hope you didn't die. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Good. Good job, everyone. You're doing great. Ursula, send us over the edge, please. Yeah. Nope. Ursula, no. Don't do this, Ursula. Get us over. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. I think you're all fine. Okay, we're real hurt, though. Your knight's defeated the Dragon Knight. He surrendered with a polite handshake and looked reinvigorated by the fight. He'll be back soon to thank you. Good. Well done, everybody. You all leveled up. That's huge news.
Bum bum ba da da bum bum bum. Bum bum ba da da bum bum.
We consistently don't have people that have wit. So have some wit. You can have some more agility. You can have some magic. You can have one strength. I think getting everyone up to 4 of each stat is probably a good idea. Ooh, you have 2 stat points? All right, sir, have some luck. We don't know the other thing that you don't like there, Angelica, but for everyone else, we know everything that they like.
"'Tis been 2 centuries since I hath savored a duel of such magnitude, young sovereign."
Alright, my knights are my pride.
"Thine devotion to thy knight surpasseth thyself, I observe. Nevertheless, thou hast my solemn word. The county of Dracovic is now thine ally, youngling."
Huge.
"I correct myself, thy grace. You hast defended thy right valiantly, and granted me a battle I long sought to experience. Here, I bestow upon thee a token of my singular gratitude, a blade that once did unify all. Lo, it is thine. Thus I withdraw. Nay, by my troth, wherefore is my head so absent? Aaron!"
Hello. A young man, absurdly fragile, next to the towering Dragon Knight, nestles at his side.
Permit me on this occasion to present mine esteemed great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson, Aron.
Nice to meet you, your grace.
This feeble wight is in no wise hardy. I dare hope that beneath thy roof and in thy company he shall at least become a true man.
Rude.
I withdraw. May felicity attend thy steps.
Hi, Aaron. How you doing? Young man barely dares to look in your direction. I'm not a dick. Don't worry.
I would like to make you to make me a great knight, your grace, please.
All right. Why?
What should I say? I want grandfather to be proud of me, and I really want to become a strong, heroic knight of the sovereign, I think. I'll do whatever you ask.
All right. Welcome to the team. Dragon Knight gives you a knight? Yeah. Wow, insulting him for being a white? That is not what I said.
Really? Thanks. I'll try to be strong enough. Well, no, dignified. Well, I'm correct. So stop talking, Aaron. Thank you, your grace.
You're welcome. Welcome to the team.
Cough, cough. Cough, cough. Forgive me, I seem to have a frog in my throat. So then, your grace, are you truly satisfied with the little decisions you have made so far?
Yep.
Admit it, some of them could have been far better, don't you think?
Only one of them that I could think of. When I could have maybe negotiated the people to have a better rebellion.
Alas, there is only one way to be certain. But decide quickly, your grace. From this moment on, my powers will no longer allow you to revisit this first sequence of events. Now and ever. Cough.
No, I'm good. I don't need no demon powers. I ain't no nerd. How long left in the stream? Also, Deem is actually in the lock. How long left in the stream? I don't know. We'll probably do like one more week. Depends. I'll probably try and end around 7-ish, maybe a little bit after. So like 10-ish minutes, maybe a little bit more. Let's go find out our rumor.
Your grace, do have a cup of tea. A little bird has shared a most interesting anecdote with me.
Ursula's a loner. She's got a score bonus when performing the quest alone. Okay, huge. Investigate Angela, I suppose. Angelica. Be warned, I will eat the night with the cheese. Wow, messed up.
Very well, your grace. We will start investigating at once.
All right, Goberto, what you got to say?
I can't wait to achieve the same glory as all those legendary knights of old, your grace.
Comfortably seated in one of the armchairs in the library, Goberto looks up from the manuscript he was consulting when he sees you arrive. Lie, you'll get there, no doubt about it. That's mean. You're an avid reader?
Not in the slightest, your grace. It is an illustrated manuscript. The story is told through illuminations in these little boxes. It is much more didactic.
Take a glimpse of the title of the book, The Great Tournament.
This one is by an author from my hometown, Nioned, inspired by local culture.
Great Tournament is a special event in Almor?
Absolutely. It's the biggest competitive tourney in the region, no matter what those screwballs from Kutnar have to say about it. I'm so happy I stumbled upon this book. This author illustrates those gallant heroes who risk their lives in the arena of Almor.
You almost catch the glint of his eyes shining through his helm.
These warriors who fight with honor to determine the noblest among them. I've always dreamed of being one of them. Maybe it was even that feeling that led me all the way here. A real stroke of luck, wouldn't you say?
Yeah? Would you like to take part in it?
Without a doubt, the dream of dreams. Well, aside from my other big dream of being rescued by a beautiful princess. Or wait, am I the one that's supposed to do the rescuing? I can't remember. But yeah, standing in the great arena of Almor for the final showdown. The ultimate test of knighthood. Just thinking about it gives me chills.
All right, cool. They call you boss for a reason because you have a health bar and 2 extra faces when cheese is involved. Nice.
Your highness.
Young heir flinches before you, less dragon and more frightened hatchling.
I was planning to come and see you, your highness. That is, if it was possible, and if it wasn't too much trouble.
Of course, I'm listening.
Thank you, your highness. I've been yelled at 50 times by my excuse me. I wanted to formally introduce myself. I am Aaron of Dracovic, youngest heir to the great dragon knight Aragon, whom you have confronted.
I have read many stories about him in the previous nights. It's hard to believe the adventures they actually lived and experienced, the deeds that made them heroes. Whilst I mean, me being a hero is.
He shifts from one foot to the other.
If I'm being realistic, I'm more of a footnote in a history book, you see. But rest assured, I know how to fight. What I mean is, one doesn't just improvise being a hero like that. They were already exceptional people.
Anyone can be a hero?
Anyone? Like me too? To be honest, I doubt it. I don't have Grandpa's stature. Anyway, you can, I'm here, ready for your orders anytime. Perhaps I would be better suited to more menial work? Oh, but, if you're having trouble with dragons, that's, perfect for me.
You're a dragon expert? Huge?
I won't bother you any longer. Thank you for listening to me, Your Highness.
You're welcome, Aaron. Thank you. Okay. What are you good at, by the way, Aaron? Ooh. He likes lizards. Score penalty with doing a quest alone. You don't like to be alone, so you're never going to hang out with Ursula, which is upsetting. You're a dragon expert. You like scouting. You like relic recovery. You don't like diplomacy. And you've got wit, magic, luck. Wow, your stats are good as shit, dude. You're just not very strong or agile or charismatic, but your other stats, which I am in desperate need of, are very good. All right, cool. I do this already? I did. I didn't do kitchen already. My max night count increased? Did it really? You're so right. Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't have rejected that bloodthirsty guy. Whoops. Cheese-related pop quiz. The chemicals abbreviated to MSG. I and G are what triggers which of the 5 flavors? Savory. Max is 5, not 6. The max was 6, but now it's 8, apparently. Okay, we'll do one more week here. Good morning, Your Grace. It seems the ancient power of the tower awoke last night, shrouded in all its majesty. Centuries old legends detail that this edifice expands in step with the growth of its ruler's reign, reflecting his power. How the fuck do you guess that? I didn't guess that. I know MSG is salty. Yet I had never been able to witness this glorious spectacle in my lifetime. This expansion could also perhaps give us the opportunity to bolster our ranks. I recently heard word of a young man from Kutnar whose talents as a groom are highly praised. A recruitment that, I must admit, would relieve me of certain time-consuming tasks. A minor detail. I won't hide my emotion when I think of the entire journey walked beside you. Seeing the culmination of our efforts fills me with deep pride. Persevere on this path, Your Grace. Who's umami? Also known as savory. Umami is the Japanese way to say it. Sees the future, we see the time as normal, and you see the time as quantic flux. Got a rim shot in there. Well done. Rupin? Wait, you're Rupin? Who am I thinking of? Who's the guy that was dealing with pirates? Your Grace. Ah, how sad it makes me to face your charming face in such dire circumstances. We deserve better, my dear. See, it would appear that one of your knights had the bold idea of contracting an abyssal volume of debts with my associates before vanishing into thin air. We're politely questioning his family, charming people if a bit talkative. Seems he goes by the good name of Gwendu. You fucking guy. I imagine that rings a bell. Yep. How refreshing to be honest of you to admit it. Well, don't delay in clearing up this matter. It would be very saddened if the guild were required to pay another visit to help remedy this situation. Gulp. Words to the wise, my dear. Okay, so Gwendon has gambling debts. What a dickhead. That Cheese was the green guy from Bistro. Nice. What? Scientific name is umami because the receptors were discovered in Japan and is different than traditional savory, including creams and cheeses. Interesting. That I did not know.
Your Grace, would it be possible to make some modest improvements to our personal quarters?
One of your damn knights is making an unbelievable rocket. I haven't slept a wink last night. I was harassed by a ghostly, drawn-out female voice that whispered incessantly. Beyond simply being unpleasant, those insufferable voices were on the verge of being unhinged. Do something, or I'll start knocking down random bedroom doors.
Consider wearing earplugs. All right, I'll hire workers to carry out work in our private quarters. Bistro is a game where flavor is magic. Interesting. Guy was asking for money. He was saying that one of my guys has a gambling debt.
They'd better hurry up before I decide to take matters into my own hands.
Roll these dice. Man hands you a dozen dice. You throw them. Only 6s are drawn. What the hell?
Yep, it's not me. Same for you. It was confiscated from an old scholar from the academy.
So they're all 6s all the time, meaning he's cheating people? Yeah, I mean, I don't really want people to be cheated. So I'm going to arrest this guy.
I hope he hasn't shared the recipe with his little friends.
Wow, we got a lot of stuff going on. Holy.
You wish to see me, Your Grace?
He seems concerned, and rightly so. So you're skipping out on your debts. This is a typo. This is an apostrophe RE right here. You have an outstanding debt with Brimwood. Is that true?
I can explain everything, okay? I, maybe some time ago, had the need to borrow a rather reasonable sum from certain less than scrupulous creditors. For a very noble cause, of course.
And you use that money for?
How to explain? A hero must have armor worthy of the name, wouldn't you agree? Armor whose brilliance is matched only by the magic it holds. By a series of circumstances involving a distant step-cousin of a friend of the ruling family of Clovermount, I happened upon just such a little marvel. I couldn't resist.
You mean this armor is magical? I mean, it's been shining the entire time. How did I not know that?
Well, certainly it is above all very shiny. In short, I wasn't going to pay back for equipment that only half works.
You're in debt. Chance to reduce the amount of coins you receive when completing a quest. God damn it, Gwendon.
Dressed in my finest attire, I was therefore forced to cut ties with the creditors of
Brimwood. Is that how that works? Oh my god. I don't have 350 gold, do I? You'd send a game link in the Discord for Bistro if you like. Sure, send it. I can't guarantee that I'll ever check it out, but I'm happy to look at it. I don't know if I have this much money, man.
Are you serious? Really? Would you do that for me? Well, you are certainly a most generous sovereign. I am touched. I'll do my best to return the favor, Your Grace.
Okay, stop being a dickhead to me. That's a good start. I apparently did have a lot of money. Who knew? Let's go flirt with my statue friend.
The tower has been transformed by its divine grace in the wake of your power, my sovereign. It is now a little closer to its former glory.
Its former glory?
This edifice was not always the time-worn relic it has become, but deprived of its ruler's power for so long, the tower has weakened again and again. I recall the moment of its creation. It was such a magnificent monument that its summit piercing the horizon seemed to vanish from sight. A beacon raised to broadcast the kingdom's independence, a flagship whose magic reflected pure strength. Perhaps you will manage to restore its full splendor, my sovereign.
With your support, there's no doubt about it.
I hope I can prove worthy of you, my dear.
It's creation. The gods built this tower, didn't they?
That is merely the version that religion has chosen to believe. The reality is quite different. The building of this edifice was a powerful mage who transcended his own limits to raise it.
Is that the frickin' guy in the basement? Did the mage turn into a demon? Is that what happened?
Alas, it sometimes turned against him. Magic that can reshape reality according to the strength of a soul is not something to be placed in everyone's hands.
What do you mean?
It became necessary to curb some of the tower's powers and to ensure that any future ruler would be worthy of it.
I have a feeling that that is definitely the demon in the basement. What? What is going on? Did I do it? Oh, there he goes. This young man from Kutnar seems to be a competent stable boy. Why not call upon his services? Oh, most definitely a demon? Yeah, I think so, too.
Congratulations on your recent victories, Your Grace.
Is something bothering you?
I'll not hide the fact that I cannot bring myself to fully rejoice in your recent expansion. History is rife with tales where victory is often but a prelude to greater torments, is it not? Do not rest too heavily on your laurels, Your Grace. No one knows what perils still lie in wait for us.
All right. Ah, there you are. I must say, I was rather worried with all this Dragon Knight business and everything. You totally nailed it. I didn't expect that much from you, rude, but you did help me find my precious hammer after all. Anyways, let's talk about serious business. You think I could take a closer look at any Dracovic armor? Of course, I'll ask right away. Oh, I can't wait to dissect every piece of metal that makes up their beautiful armor. Thank you, Grace. I don't think I said that. I think I said you could look at it. I did not say, ooh, we got a bunch of new stuff. It's got a passive. An assassin dagger. It probably involves assassinating people. I do wish I knew what these passives were, but I guess we have to guess. 2 charisma and 2 magic is crazy. Perfect for knights who want to look smart without actually knowing magic. That's very funny. Abacus Cleaver. Wow. Scholars 30. Holy. 30? Ursula would love the book. You think so? But she does know magic, and also she is smart. All right. You have so much armor now. Why? What happened? Look at the crisp blade. You swear it changed? The dagger? The assassin dagger? Oh, this one? Range blade. Some say its undulations offer a certain advantage. Others claim it is merely a flourish. Looks like the amount of luck you get is random. That's crazy. All right, cool. I would like to heal my dudes so they don't die horribly. Probably Ursula and Jackass over here. Okay. We already asked for rumors. We didn't do the kitchen yet because we don't know where we're sending our dudes. Okay, Wyvern repelling. That is absolutely a dragon, so you're going to go on this. My brother in Christ, you exited the forge to go back to the forge? Listen, I have real bad ADHD, so... Forgot what I was doing for a moment. It's fine. Okay, you need wit and charisma. The problem is you don't like diplomacy, but you do like dragons, and I feel like wyverns are dragons, kind of. You do like diplomacy, but your charisma's not good enough. Don't you also hate diplomacy? No, you don't care about diplomacy, one way or the other. I mean, wyverns are technically dragons, right? Surely. You got wit out the wazoo. But you could use more. Got the dragon sword. Seems badass. Let's take that away from you for a second. You can have this, my friend. Good. You're going to go with him, unfortunately. You don't deserve a freaking sword that cool, to be honest with you. think you're probably fine as is, right? Surely. Yeah, you're probably fine. What else we got? A great gargoyle hunt. Goberto. This is diplomacy, though, to be fair. Woods investigation. Who likes investigating? Ursula's good at doing things on her own. It only requires wit, huh? A witch? You think she's a witch? Okay, who else we got? We got Goberto and Angelica. A nocturnal gargoyle hunt. Angelica, I feel like you got this on your own. And you know what? You're my best knight so far, so you deserve a freaking awesome sword. Enjoy. Yeah, you got this. Although, where would I send Goberto? Goberto, I need you to have less terrible stats, man. I really, really need you to be less terrible at everything that you do. If I get rid of Paul, that helps with charisma. You have 0 wit, man. Just none. Roberto, I kind of need you to not die, man. Could you do me a solid and not die on this quest? I feel like you might die. He'll die hunting, though. He likes hunting. Okay, so I only have 2 quests that you can go on. Charisma, wit, and luck. You're low on charisma there, but, like, literally who else would I send? And also, you like diplomacy. And your wit is too trash for that? Oh, sorry, that's not the other one. Actually, you'd be pretty good at this. Your strength isn't quite high enough, but it's close. Yeah, let's send that. Huge. Alright. That's good. Let's give someone a freaking snack. Little snacky boy. You know who deserves a snack is our good friend Aaron, because he feels like he's unwelcomed here. Dog food to some. You seem like you might like simple things. Nope. Okay. I probably should keep track of the things that they don't like. Let's see. Aaron doesn't like far left thing. Very good. Alright, I think we've done everything there is to do for today, so why don't we save? I'm not allowed to save. When was the last time you saved? Fuck me, dude. No! Why? I have to do this all over again? Okay, I guess we're gonna skip through this real quick. And just freaking finish out the week. Because I am annoyed. Okay. Got no new rooms to unlock, unfortunately. I've already talked to you, sir. Yeah. Yeah. You used it for whatever. Nice that the advisor is a patitera. Is that like a chef? Don't forget the gold guy. Don't worry, I got him. He's not going to send the same guy. Good again? I'm probably not going to remember how I tried to send people last time, which is upsetting. Okay, send an invitation to this guy. Go back here. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Sure. Okay, good. Very poor. Before I heal anyone, I should probably look to see where they're going. Princess Peach turned into one in Princess Peach Showtime? No idea what that is. And then the stream after this? Yes. Yep. But we'll be back tomorrow with more of this game because it's awesome. And I'm really enjoying it. Okay, you need the bow. And I sent you with this guy. Good night. Take care, Kratison. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, dude. I don't remember if I gave you guys anything. You got the wit covered. You got the charisma covered. I think you're fine there. I sent you to murder the gargoyles. I removed Paul. You're probably fine, maybe. Take care, Curtis. Okay. Ursula, I sent... Oops, I didn't actually assign you. Ursula, I sent you to do magic things here. And I gave you a wit potion. I feel like I might have given you all. Because it was going to take 2 days, but I don't remember, to be honest with you. Nope, I gave Paul to you. I'm pretty sure. And I sent you, Angelica, to do this. I gave you a strength potion and also Paul, and also this cool sword. Okay. Does anyone not have anything? I could give you a sword. I don't really need to because you're going to die if I don't. Okay, who is at risk of dying? Roberto, because he takes 2 extra damage if he fails. Angelica's fine. Ursula's fine. You guys are fine, but if I take this away, you're going to die. Tell you what, let's take this away and then heal you. Because I think I can heal 2 people. Give this to Ursula. Good. And then we'll heal Roberto. Goberto. And also Gwendon. And the rest of you are fine. Okay, we're going to send it. Because I can't save, so... I didn't feed anyone anything. Okay, I guess I'm going to cheat, unfortunately. Because now I know that you don't like the thing on the left. Don't like the first 2 things. Doesn't like the first 2 foods. Okay. Round table time? Never mind, finish time. Ba-ba. You didn't like that, you did like that, you did like that. Okay, Aaron, I thought for sure you would like talking to dragons. My bad. bum 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 bum. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh god, you did not. Oh my god. Oh my god, you contributed nothing. Okay, huge. No. No. Okay. Oh my god, we barely succeeded. Oh boy. You guys are freaking terrible, huh? You being arrogant keeps causing me problems, dude. Can you work on yourself? You being timid? God damn it. Okay, we barely succeeded, though. I'll take it. Come on, Goberto. Oh my god, he's too good. Oh! Ah, you freaking idiot. You were so close to succeeding really hard. You're inattentive and your wits are trash. Dude, come on. Gargoyle soup. I mean, cool. Come on, Angelica, I believe in you. Yeah! Dude, oh my god! Dude, Angelica's disgustingly good. She's my best knight by far. You were heated. Why? All right. Now, is it the next day? Can I successfully go back to the main menu without problems? Yeah, okay, good. All right, that is where we're going to call it for today's stream, but I hope you guys had a fun time. Dude, this game's a banger. It's really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. Another huge thanks to Monkey Chow for gifting this one to me. Let me shout out Monkey Chow again. Check out Monkey Chow if you haven't, on both YouTube and Twitch. Why didn't my shout out work? There we go. But we'll be back tomorrow to play more at 4 p.m. EST, so I hope that you'll join me then. Until next time, let's raid out, see if we got any friends online, shall we? Thank you, Tenta. Appreciate you. Who we got online, dude? Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Mr. Roy Martini is online. Let's raid into our good friend Roy. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I truly do appreciate it. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. EDT to continue Sovereign Tower. And I will hopefully not get any of my poor knights murdered. But until next time, thank you for being here. I hope we see you tomorrow. And take care, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye.